I think to Chris in every stream,
Oh no.
and I think specifically Bryce said he did not want this to become a thing. I think it puts us in a good mood. It breaks the ice.
Yeah.
You know,
Not
I
only
think
with
at the
our
beginning-
viewers, but with God.
and with God and Jesus and his cool son Jesus. I think we should start every stream with our earnest smile. I think let's go in like a clock rotation. So that would be Bryce first. Yeah. Bryce, let's do your most earnest smile. Wow. That's pretty earnest. That's kind of like wholesome earnest, you know?
Give me my 1,000-yard stare.
That's kind of better than your earnest smile. I'll give you. Well, Josh, when you're ready, let's see your earnest smile. And Bryce, can you bring the chat up to the
Is it not
foreground?
Okay.
Is that earnest enough?
That's really good. That's earnest. Yeah,
earnest
that's
as hell.
earnest. Okay,
Very
let me like
earnest.
center myself.
Can you get more earnest than that?
That's joyful.
How's that? Let's get the bottom teeth in there.
That- this boy.
That's like that- that's like that-
He's ready to go. He's ready.
Who's that one actor? His name was like Skylar or something. He was on well, he was in the anthology series that Until Dawn people are doing. The Quarry. He was in the Quarry. You know, and he was in that. Not the RV one, but that other road trip movie.
Was he in
Anyway, he's the guy that smells
Detective
like this. He's that guy that smells like that.
Sorry, I'm talking about.
I think that there's in terms of the audience reaction, there's criticism absolutely to be made about the way that it was handled. But you gotta have two sides to this, where one is you can have the argument of, well, how is anyone gonna perfectly resolve the situation? Yeah, you're right. It's a big responsibility, but that's kind of your job. You know, like that's kind of the point is, all right, this is the responsibility that you have now. Like if you're saying that you're responsible with this IP, then you need to do something with it, you know? But at the same time, I think that most media consumers these days, or at least the ones that go and talk about it, their consumption online, and then that's the feedback that like studios, for instance, get. I think those media consumers are having a much harder time these days at separating a character as a narrative piece and not like a real person that exists. Like you want that character to be flawed. You know, that's not a real person for you to be upset at, right? And I guess my connection to that is like with the Avatar: The Last Airbender show, the live action they're making.
Oh man, I've seen
There
some
people
stuff around
people are upset that they're making Sokka less of a sexist, and I think
Yeah.
they're right to be upset because the studio's point was, oh, like we saw some things that Sokka said in the show, and we're like, well, we don't want that. And I'm like, well, that's part of
that.
his
arc. Yeah,
his arc. It's part of his growth. Yeah, on Kyoshi Island. Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's part of his story is to be a
yeah.
sexist and then to be humbled. You
Didn't
know,
the creators leave the like
Mhm.
ended up like
that was
leaving-
for a different situation. Yeah, but and we can get that if you want. But my point is though that like it seems like a lot of studios are saying, well, we don't want the character conflict because media consumers don't seem to be able to separate these identities. You know, they can't say they can't analyze media very well. They just take it very face value. And maybe this was about last week of the cyclical nature of, you know, and I actually think I said this to you on voice memo, not on the stream, but I was saying that everything old is new again. So maybe this was a discussion in the 80s in television. I don't know. But I really think that we're going to see more dumbing down of stories in general, especially characters and their arcs and their focus because of things like this. So maybe when you look at the situation like killing Batman so simply, maybe it's as dull of a writing premise as was allowed because they don't trust that the audience can digest something more profound than that. You know, it's definitely lazy writing without a shadow of a doubt, you know, because if you're, to Josh's point, if you're going to make it about him being gunned down in an ironic fashion, then you have to say that somewhere, you know, you have to make those connections. And you can say, oh, maybe they made it in the original 3 Arkham games. Okay, well, I think their whole point is that anybody can jump into the Suicide Squad game and never play those games, right? I mean, they don't expect you to go play those first.
Yeah, exactly.
So then you're gonna have to make that connection or something. You know, like let him have some big flashback moment or something. You know, it doesn't matter. But you're gonna have to make some sort of
in the game where when you first like meet Batman, you actually are going through this museum that was made by what's the journalist's name in Gotham? Josh, do you know? I can't remember. He was in the Arkham City. He's like one of the first guys you save when he's like screaming in the street. I don't know if you remember that.
I remember.
Jack Ryder or something like that.
no way the journalist's name is Ryder.
Yeah, something like that. But he has like a museum commemorating the first 3 games, and it goes through. And in that museum, it goes pitch black because Batman like turns off the lights and hunts you down one by one, which is one of the strong points of the game. It like makes you feel like you're in the Arkham game and he's hunting you. So good. It's so really, really, really well done. And they try to do that again in the later half, but it's so slow. It's so boring. They try to turn it into this character arc that just doesn't work for some reason. But I also, to pivot back, I don't like saying lazy writing. Because I doubt that the people at Rocksteady were lazy when they wrote this. But I feel like it just didn't hit as they hoped it would.
I would say there's no such. No, I would say no such thing. I would say developers can't be lazy, but writers absolutely can. Because with development, I mean, you're always working hard no matter what you're doing, right? Coding is no easy task. You know, you're more struggle with deadlines and such. But with writing, I mean, look at any author, you know, look at any TV show writer. That you will absolutely have lazy writing because it's as deep as you make it, right? So if you're not writing depth into the page, then you're being lazy, you know?
Well, it could
and when you talk about also with Rocksteady specifically, it doesn't mean that it's Rocksteady employees writing this stuff. They could have outsourced it, you know? Typically, I would think that with writing, you typically you're getting from other narrative places because you as a team are likely a development studio, you know, specifically with the art and the assets and et cetera, et cetera. And with writing, you're probably getting somebody else to come in and do that part. You know, someone in the production team.
I don't want to speculate on what Rocksteady's doing or Rocksteady's not done. It's I think what makes me so upset is that I personally was really looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys were following when they first announced this game. When they first announced it, the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, everyone was like, oh my god, that sounds freaking awesome. Like, that sounds fucking sick. Let's do that. And then as soon as they cut to the looter shooter side, all motivation and like excitement went down the toilet because everyone knew this was a live service. And I think this just circles back to live service is unhealthy for the gaming genre or for just gaming in general.
Yeah.
And I think or at least I hope this proves to other studios that this isn't sustainable and that like there's something else. You can't just follow money because more often than not, your game will fail.
Absolutely.
But we haven't even seen that yet. So we'll see. Maybe out of cope. Like I said, I hope this game does well because I don't want anyone to lose their jobs. But yeah.
I think, you know, I'm really glad that you're able to sink so much time into it and find enjoyment. To me, loot and shoots are the most boring and just uninspired. Like, to me, it's almost not even gaming, almost. You know, it's like hold the mouse button down. You know, not that it's just like easy to do.
Right, Mr. Cookie Clicker. I don't want to hear you.
I've never played Cookie Clicker.
Bro. I don't want to hear you talk.
Hey. I have said since I was a wee baby, if I could only watch video games, I will only watch games. I would rather these suckers be movies. I just love the story and music that come out of games much more than I love it in other places.
Yeah.
They get much more inspiration from other places. My point is, what was my point, Bryce? Because you interrupt me. You're so rude. So rude. Making fun of me.
You hate live services, or you hate looter shooters? They're not for you?
Yeah, pretty much. That's going to be it. Yeah, thanks, Bryce.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah,
I think you're going to have a much stronger IP if you're going to try to keep it interesting.
I think honestly, they had the strongest IP they could have started out with. Having something
For a looter shooter to keep a looter shooter interesting for the mass.
I mean, I think when you mass market something, DC and the Arkham series is literally awesome. Could it be for like not for looter shooter? Yeah, it should have been not for looter shooters. Like where do you even get like a looter shooter ID from where you could like IP it?
Do it as actual Batman instead.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're
they tried to do that with Gotham Knights that just came out. I played that too. A lot worse than.
But that's not actual Batman,
Suicide Squad.
is it?
It's like
Robin.
Batman was dead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not Batman.
All right, Ryan.
Sorry. Don't say.
I feel like I've been shitting on this game a lot, and it does have some bads, but I will say the few goods that are in this game are its core combat and core gameplay loop. Its traversal is very, very fun with all 4 of the characters. Like, you will find a favorite and you will stick with it, and you will be like, I love this. And by the end of the game, you are swinging around and like jumping around and jetpacking around like a madman. It feels so good once you master this, and it's phenomenal. It just sucks because you would hope that this combat would want you to keep playing for hours and hours and hours. But like after the 20-hour mark, you're kind of done. You're just kind of like, all right, I've seen what this is. I know what this is. I'm kind of done with it. And then the other good thing, the soundtrack. Whoever did the soundtrack on this needs some sloppy toppy, because holy shit, they fucking crushed. There's some combat music in here that's fucking dope. The homages to Batman whenever he's on screen with the Arkham like theme playing, fucking cool. Oh my god, I'm actually so mad. Superman is in this game like for a boss fight. That's it. And I'm so mad about that. Like, he has like one cutscene where he fights Wonder Woman, and that's it. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I was like, and they had Nolan North voicing Superman, and I was like, why do you only have him for like one fight? That's it.
You know why? You already know the answer why. Yeah, so the Superman DLC can come out. You know, oh, he's not really dead or whatever the case is. Yeah. They'll find some way to do it.
The thing is, they could also completely 180 this and be like, oh no, because it's all about parallel or like alternate dimensions and whatever, because the 13 Brainiacs or whatever. Yeah. And so they can be like, oh, we went to an alternate dimension and put Batman in the Lazarus pit. He's back. Oh my god, here's another Arkham game. And I swear to god, if they do that, I'm going to kill myself, because that is
it's less that like they will, and more that all these franchises are making sure that should someone invest in this in the future, that they have the opportunity to do so. You know?
Yeah.
They're just leaving the door open.
Yeah. All right, I want to move on from this. I've been talking about this for way too long. Josh, what did you do this week? Because that's what started this conversation.
Yeah.
Man, I've been sick, so nothing. I've been laying in bed, coughing my lungs out. Nothing interesting to report. Sorry, fellas. This week was a boring one.
Tell us about your horse experience in Skyrim.
Oh, I've already talked about this to both of y'all, though.
That's okay. Not to
we have an audience and a future audience who will come back and look at our old diss tracks.
Exactly. So give us the context of what's going on, Josh.
All right. So for everyone who isn't aware of this, I'm playing through Skyrim right now. I've tried playing through Skyrim 3 times in the past, and each time I've soft locked myself, except for the third, which was going to be a Dead Zone stream, and I think it's just lost content now. I don't think we completed it. I think we recorded the first episode. I don't think we finished it, and then I don't think we ever did anything with it. So for y'all,
I want to see if it's on YouTube.
Yeah, for all y'all Dead Zone heads, and I'm talking to you, Dead Zone fanatic. There's a lost episode out there. Anyways, playing Skyrim through, soft locked myself twice before, and it's just a big L. But my girlfriend Kathy went back to her house, and when she came home, she brought her Xbox 360 from home and a couple games, and one of the games was Skyrim. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll just give this a shot again. For those who don't know, Skyrim is a buggy game. It's just always been this way. It's super buggy, and because we're playing it on the launch console, or one of them, the Xbox 360, it is just bugged to hell and back. So there's been a big discussion between me and the boys about whether or not I'll be able to actually complete this game, or it'll glitch out so bad that it breaks the whole thing, and then I'll have wasted all my time. So should I have just re-gotten the game on my PlayStation 4 or something? Probably, but it's too late now. Look, it's a miracle I even started this game again, and I'm actually getting along in it. So this is I would say this is even though this is my 4th time playing it, this is like the first time I've actually played it. It's going well, despite some glitches. Anyways, so I can't remember which part of the horse story you're referring to, but basically in Skyrim you get a companion. You can have somebody follow you around and go into battle with you, and then you can ride your horse around and stuff. And if you start fighting someone and your horse is nearby, it'll come into battle with you and start fighting everybody alongside you. And so my horse ran into battle and killed a bunch of dudes, and then it tried to run into this enemy stronghold building. It was too big to get through the door, but all the enemies were bottlenecked at the door because they couldn't get out around my horse, and my horse kicked and killed all of them. It was pretty phenomenal. And then shortly after this, I was riding along the road, and a giant spawned right in front of me, and I was really scared. And then a dragon flew out of the ground right in front of me. So when I told Bryce and Ryan that I was playing on the Xbox 360 probably a couple weeks ago or something, it was met with a lot of blowback about no, you have to get the newest version. But I think I hope that we've come to agree now that I'm actually playing Skyrim as it was meant to be played. I mean, come on,
it's buggy
certainly
launch state.
It's buggy launch state, and it's again, it'll probably crack on me and ruin everything, and I won't be able to play anymore.
You'll be on like a final mission, and it'll just fucking red.
I can almost guarantee you. Yeah, there was one time. I can't remember what was going on. This wasn't even a glitch, but it was still great anyways. I was sneaking into someone's house to try and steal something. And I can't remember what was going on. I was like, I can't remember if I was like, I don't want to kill anyone, or if I kill someone, all the guards will be alerted or something. And so my companion, like, I was sneaking through this house. I was like, where did she go? And I looked over, and she had dragged this dude out of bed. I was like, and killed him. And then all the guards came in, and I was like, I can't believe this just happened. I thought we were supposed to be sneaking. I don't know why she did that. Like, he didn't get up. He didn't hear us or anything.
Was that like an assassination mission, or you just had to just...
No. I think it was just like a random place too or something. And I was like, I can't believe that just happened to me. So I had to reload that save because she died immediately after. But it's been going well. So that's the Skyrim horse story. And I guess that's all I've really been up to this week. I was going to watch several movies and didn't get around to them.
You've got Lydia as your companion, you said, right?
Yeah.
She's one of the companions, right?
No, she's just one of the guys in Dragon Reach. She's not one of the companions.
Who is the one that I always play? I think it's Janasa. She's like a dark elf that you meet in the bow and arrow store.
Mm-hmm.
She's my favorite. That's who I get every time.
Yeah, she's the one in Whiterun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw her. So I did look up a guide about like who are the best companions in Skyrim. And I'm not really going to go based off that. I think I probably will marry Lydia and keep her at home just because I can't stand the thought of her dying, and I'll choose another companion. And there's somebody, and I can't remember who it is, but she'll use necromancy and stuff. So everyone that she kills, she'll bring back to life, and they'll fight with you. And I'm like, that sounds cool as hell. I got to get her on my team.
I always pick her just because she's cool. I love her.
Janasa?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that because I was like, ooh, a cool archer would be sick. But I'm supposed to be the cool archer. So
no, double bow, baby, double bow.
Double bow.
You know, the stealth mage bow build. That's what you always end up turning towards at the end of the Skyrim playthrough.
Well, the thing is I don't understand why anyone would do anything like aside from thieving. Like that's the most fun part of the game to me. Like I'm like, forget all the missions, forget any of that. It's all about breaking into people's homes and stealing everything they own. Like lock picking, pickpocketing, like sneaking around. That's my favorite part of the game.
Yeah.
It's so fun. Like just every single house I pass, I'm like, I'm going in there. What y'all got? And so I'm rich as hell. Like I have so much money because I just go through everybody's stuff and then sell everything off. And I'm so rich. It's awesome. And I'm like, come on, this is the this is the way to play. I couldn't imagine playing another way.
So now that you have the Thieves Guild, are you able to fence your stuff and
Yeah.
sell your stolen items?
Yeah, I've got the fencer in the Thieves Guild hideout, and then one in Whiterun after I did the Humming Brew meadery thing, which was cool actually because the first time I went to Whiterun, I tried to sneak into the Humming Brew meadery and steal everything. I did steal a bunch of stuff, but there was a door I couldn't get through, and so you needed a key. And so then I was like, well, I don't know where this key is. So I tried to pickpocket everyone, couldn't find it, and then through the Thieves Guild quest, it gave me the key to go in there. I was like, oh, that's cool. Got to come back to it later. So that's been pretty.
Well,
pretty
there
cool.
is a. Maybe you already said this, but there is a quest to go down there that's not part of the Thieves
Right.
Guild.
No,
Okay.
that it is part of the Thieves Guild.
Well, there is one that is not part of the Thieves Guild. If you don't do the Thieves Guild, you can get in there with the quest anyway.
Interesting. Well, I guess I did the one with the Thieves Guild then.
There's a guy who legitimately just wants the rats cleared out, and you can just do that.
That was part of the Thieves Guild one.
No, I'm saying if you don't do the Thieves Guild, you can just do it anyway.
Okay.
There's just another quest that lets you do it anyway.
Gotcha.
One of
Because
my
I usually do
favorite-
that very early, and then I don't join the Thieves Guild until way later.
One of my favorite weapons that I used in Skyrim was this book, this like spell that you would find where you could cast as a mage like a magic bow.
Yeah, the bound bow.
Yeah. It was always my go-to. I always sprinted to that encampment where you found that, and I just like do that. I also remember that there was this glitch with improving your sneak skill that you could probably do, Josh, since it's like hasn't been patched out. Do you know when you go to the top to get your shouts for the first time, the top of the mountain or whatever?
Yeah, I still have yet to go there.
Yeah, so if you do, grab like an iron dagger that you can like craft and stealth behind the main dude and keep backstabbing him over and over. He won't die, and if he even gets close, just back out of the instance or like leave the zone and then come back, and you can just keep doing it over and over, and you can get like sneak in like 20 minutes to 100.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
But, and they won't like attack you or anything?
No,
or?
they're chill as hell.
Oh, sick. I want to do that then.
Just pre-save before it because I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
It's been a while.
I don't know. Josh's is so buggy. I wouldn't risk initiating any glitch.
Watch this.
I mean, it's just improving your sneak skill. It just the game doesn't recognize that it's like, I don't know, it's not an enemy, or he has such a high health.
The bound bow yet. I do know of it. Yeah, it's a good weapon though. It's like a Daedric level weapon that you can get level 1.
It's fire.
It's crazy, but I haven't gotten it yet. That was one of the first things I was going to do this playthrough, but I think you have to choose a very specific starting thing to be able to use it like immediately. Otherwise, you have to come back at like level 5 or 6 or something, which I'm obviously beyond now, so I can't go back and get
There's
it.
There's like an encampment you have to like get in too.
Yeah.
Which is why you can probably use that sneak skill and just sneak past everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Sting's been the best. I mean, come on. I can't imagine
it
playing
is
any
the
other way.
only way to play Skyrim. There is no other way.
Well, I also hate the combat. I'm not like that was one of the things that put me off. One of the first times I played was that I was like, oh, this is so clunky and just like I hate this. And now I understand that's because like it's an older game and that's just kind of how it is and stuff. Whatever. But I've just always hated it.
I would say for its clunk, at least is forgiving.
Yeah, it does what it needs to, and it's alright. Like, I'll tell you what's an unforgiving game. And I forgot about this actually until we played because Kathy brought Fallout 3 back, and so usually what'll happen is we'll sit down and I'm playing through Skyrim and then she's playing through Fallout, and so we'll just watch the other one do it. And Fallout 3 is hard. I forgot about that. Like the combat is really hard. You're always like everything does a million damage. You never have enough health on you, and then if you're not using stim packs, everything gives you radiation, and so you always got to watch out for that. Money is really hard to come by, so it's hard to like buy enough stuff. You're like always under leveled and underpowered for every encounter. And I kind of forgot about that because when I played through it the first time, yeah, dude, I could never heal enough, so I ended up addicted to like every drug. Like my guy had like an addiction problem, and like I was always irradiated. Like I had radiation sickness at the waz because it was just so hard, and I totally forgot about that until she started playing. She's like, I don't even know if I can play this, and I was like, yeah, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like,
Is she
genuinely,
AVFing?
I don't know what that means.
The thing where you like zoom in on people's body parts and
Yeah, the VATS system.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's still just hard. Like it's just I don't even know. Like everything just it's better in 4. 4 kind of fixes 3's issues and makes it like easier to play. I think 3 has more of a charm to it, which is so unfortunate because it's so charming and the story is cool, the characters are cool and stuff, but it's almost like locked behind this like just unforgiving gameplay. But it's good. It's still a great game. It's just like, man, this is hard.
I would say like resource wise, yes, because they want you to feel like it's like you're in this wasteland, you know, like you barely come by anything.
Right.
But I would say like if you play Fallout 3 the same way you play Skyrim, sneak everywhere, you'll be fine.
Yes and no. It's hard. It's much harder to sneak around everything in Fallout 3 than it is in Skyrim. And again, they may have even fixed that in 4 a little bit, but it's just so hard to sneak around just because of how the landscape is and everything like that. Talking about how hard the game is in terms of like the theme and everything and how that fits into the theme of the game itself, absolutely. That's one of the things I said to Kathy is she was like, oh man, like this isn't nearly as fun as Skyrim because Skyrim has all these fun NPCs and stuff. I was like, well, Fallout does too, but they're locked into these small encampments are far apart because that's just that's what the game is, that's what the world is. It's a post-apocalyptic thing. They're all gathered in these small little clusters, so it's not as widely spread or widely available, I guess, as it would be in something like Skyrim, which can be a little bit more disappointing. It's just a different game, but yeah,
You feel much more like a cowboy or something in Fallout.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fallout 3 is a
New
great
Vegas
game.
is, right?
It's
like,
just hard.
That's what everyone thinks is like a cowboy. That's what everyone thinks is like the greatest one.
I don't like New Vegas. I love Fallout 3 to death. I've tried New Vegas many, many times, and it is just dull and boring and just.
I have a real hard time playing older games because a lot of the things that I really like in video games is like refined gameplay, and obviously I can feel that in like boomer shooters. Like I recently played Quake 3, like the remaster that they did. That was fire. That was fun. I get it. But like playing games with like janky combat like with New Vegas and 3, it's like they're kind of hard to get behind. It's like you either be in on the story or it's like good luck because there's nothing much else here.
3 does have a really great story and especially great DLCs.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can agree with what you're saying, Bryce. Is like I can't speak for New Vegas. I've never played that one, but with 3, absolutely. Yeah, it's so hard. Like even aiming and stuff with the gun is like it's so hard to do anything at all.
Are you playing it on Xbox?
Yeah.
That's probably gonna be even worse. It's probably at like 18 frames.
That's what I was gonna say because even when I played it on my PC, I was having not PC, sorry, my laptop. But what I mean is with computer and mouse and stuff, I was still having that same issue. Is that it was just really hard. I don't know. Maybe the hitboxes are just whack or something. But man, it is a hard game. Actually, yeah, there's Kathy in chat. Yeah, Fallout 3 is out to get you always. It's hard. But it's cool. I agree. It's like the story is so good. The charm is so good. Fallout 3 is so rich. It's just it sucks. It's locked behind the gameplay. But
yeah, we will absolutely play 3 and 4 on this channel.
I've beaten 4.
I have not.
I liked 4. I was like, I feel like whenever I like think of like the story of 4, do you remember how far you got, Ryan? And Josh, did you ever play it? I don't want to spoil
I didn't beat it, but yeah.
Okay. I won't say anything much about like towards the end of the games, but there's one specific twist that they tell you right at the end, and that's the only thing I remember about like Fallout 4 because I was like, what? No way! But like now I'm like it was pretty predictable.
I have played a lot of 4, but I've never beat it because I keep getting life sim stuck, where they introduced in that game the ability,
building.
not the building. It is that aspect, but the fact that you can clean up the cities,
Put Ryan in a power wash simulator and he goes
I-
crazy.
I can't help myself. I am cleaning up those towns, and I spend so long doing that. Just like deleting all of the garbage
Yep.
because then it turns into a resource for you to build and stuff. And I don't care about the like, I'll build up my little thing that lets me have the power suit because you have to do that as part of the thing.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't care about the building, but just clean up all that trash. I'm like making these cities beautiful again, and then I'll sink
Which
tens of
faction
hours into
did
that.
you guys choose? Did you guys choose a faction?
I don't think I got that far. I mean, you
No.
typically don't want to ever do Brother of the Steel, because they're like fascists. But no rest.
Yeah, if I'm not, but
Dude, when I'm in video games, I want to do something like crazy. I want to do something like stupid. I'm like, all right,
Well,
yeah, let's
no,
blow
most
everything
Mussolini knows
up.
what's going on.
In 3, if you choose Brotherhood of Steel, at the end of the game, you literally get to pilot an Evangelion and crush everything.
That's okay, that sounds sick. Like, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Because then you get to fight it instead.
Okay, no, I'd rather pilot it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
that
I mean,
sounds
come
sick
on,
as hell.
Yeah. I'm in agreement with you, Ryan. Is like kind of F Brotherhood of Steel, but at the same time, yeah, you do get to pilot a big robot, and that's pretty cool. So
I know in the beginning you join. What do they call them? The Minutemen?
Yeah,
And for-
yeah. And
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
join the
does your
Minutemen.
settlement need help or whatever that meme was?
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like you get like the railroad, the tech place, and then the Brotherhood of Steel. I think those are the 3 that you have to choose from.
Interesting.
But yeah,
You don't really have that in 3. It's pretty much just like, do you join the Brotherhood or not?
Wait,
I'm
isn't
trying to
there,
think
like,
if there's
a lot of like famous actors in 3, or is that New Vegas? Because I remember I saw something that was like some like famous actors were either in New Vegas or whatever.
Oh, Liam Neeson is your father in 3.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
yeah.
But I don't know if there's anyone besides him.
I think Steve Buscemi
Oh.
was in it or something.
Liam Neeson was your father. Ron Perlman is the narrator.
Ron Perlman, yeah.
Malcolm McDonald is the president. Who did you say, Bryce? It's not like Skyrim where 3 guys voice the same.
Yeah, literally. And they also don't even try to differentiate.
No, they
either.
don't. D. Bradley Baker is in it, but he's in every single thing ever in history.
Okay, no,
Alright.
I just might be crazy then.
Fallout 4 has
Matthew Perry is in New Vegas. That's crazy.
wow. Matt Mercer, of course, is in 4.
He's in everything.
Oh no.
Tony Mandela, Ron Perlman again. That's pretty much everybody I recognize. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've tried playing. I think similar to Skyrim, I've played Fallout 4 3 times now. I think the second time was with Ryan. Yeah.
We were playing it, and then one day you're like, "Oh, I sold it." I was like, "What?" We were playing it.
But I don't think we had played it for a while at that point. To be fair,
I had asked you many times to play it, and then one day you effing sold it, and I was like, "What are you talking about?"
All right. To be fair, I think I might have gotten Breath of the Wild from that. But fair.
I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I think I offered to just buy Breath of the Wild for you, and you're like, "No, I sold Fallout." I was like, "The other game we were playing together?" Yeah. Like, okay. Great.
Fuck Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is fine. I think I soft locked myself in that one as well.
That was really funny us playing together because we were like talking on Discord, not even like sharing our screens because you were playing on PlayStation, playing PC, and we were like, okay, what direction are you heading in? So we were like, thinking of like trying to head in the same
like 5
direction.
degrees of northwest. Let's go. Do you see the water tower in the distance? Me too. Yeah, that was crazy.
It was an effing telegraph set up.
Go off, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
It felt like playing kind of like Battleship, like okay, move, okay, 4. It was crazy, but it worked. It's something. I think if I remember correctly, my Fallout 4 character that time around might have been my best character customization work of all time. I can't remember.
No,
Or maybe
I
they
remember it
tried
being
to
something
make-
funny, but I can't remember now.
No. It wasn't even funny. I mean, like genuinely, it was good.
Mm.
Like I worked really hard to make my
Remember?
character like good, and I think it actually worked out well. But I can't remember. It's been a minute. I don't know if I have any pictures of it anymore. But that was good. I didn't beat Fallout 4 though. I didn't beat Fallout 3 either. I didn't beat Skyrim. But I didn't beat any of this shit.
So how far have you gotten Fallout 3?
So I remembered playing Fallout 3 for a long, long time, and I just now looked at my Steam thing. It's just like 4.5 hours. But I swear
That's
I
like
played
me
it for so long.
playing a game.
Well, no, I played
Yeah.
for a long time because or I remember playing it. I might maybe those 4.5 hours I did a lot or something because like
Do you know what happens in the end?
I don't know what happens in the end, but
Wow,
what I
okay.
remember happening is that I got so far along that I think I was like supposedly right about to find my father or something like that.
Okay.
And so I don't know where that is, but when Kathy's been playing through it and stuff, I'm like, oh, I remember all this. I remember all this because I remember at some point this next thing will happen. But it feels like
Did you make it to Philadelphia?
yeah, I think and I think that might have been where I stopped.
Did you go to DC?
Yes.
Well, DC's pretty far in the game.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I went to DC and I thought that was really cool. So that's what I'm saying is I really don't remember what happened or kind of where I was or anything like that. But
Yeah, DC's pretty far. That's when the game starts to get pretty buggy. Is
yeah,
in DC. Yeah, there's a lot of like empty, like not well filled in
yeah.
places. Did you get to the subway system
Yes.
underground? So you
Yeah.
get no, you get pretty far. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if my Steam thing is like wrong or I mean, surely it must not be, but I don't know. Like, because I remember all that, and I got stuck in the subway system for a long time because it was hard down there. And I feel like I was playing it. It took me like 2 weeks or something before I finally got out of there, or whatever. And I remember coming up like right by the Institute or something.
Did you go to the Brotherhood of Steel? Like they're in like the National Museum or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go to the Oasis?
I don't know if I did that.
That's a DLC, but it's pretty late in the game.
I played the Game of the Year edition.
I mean, not a DLC. I mean, side quest, but it's pretty late in the game. It's called like the Oasis of Jezreel. Like it's some like biblical
Yeah.
name.
I don't know if I remember that. Like, I literally the last thing I remember is like I was in DC. I went through the subway system, and I came out. I don't remember if I came out, but like I was right by the Institute or something, and I like even went inside there, and then I think I got stuck because like there were all these robots or mutants or something outside there kept killing me.
Well, it'll be fun for you to see the ending for the first time.
Yep. If we ever get there, that game's hard as fuck, but we'll get there at some point.
I'll play it. I love the game.
Ryan,
It's a great game.
what did you do this week?
So
You've been
what
grinding
did I do this week?
Sopranos. You've been grinding some.
I didn't
Sopranos.
do so much this week. I just doing other stuff this week.
Mhm.
I just got my pearly white shined up nice and clean today.
Look at that, yes, sir.
What else did I do? I'm halfway through a new book now. That's fun. What else should I do? I feel like the unemployed friend at 2 p.m. these days. Like
Dude,
after I get off work, I'm like, where did I go?
Before like school like really starts for me, like as in like this week, I felt like the unemployed friend at 2 p.m.
I feel like I'm at the vet every day now. I took Cubby to get his nails clipped. Then I had to go yesterday to get his effing
Wait, can we have a stream
butthole
Cubby
medicine.
reveal? Can we have a stream Cubby reveal?
I'm not bringing that cat into this office because he breaks all my
Please,
blinds.
please.
They're not allowed in here during the day anymore. I don't allow them in here during the day anymore.
Man.
They ruin my blind.
No Cubby reveal, unfortunately.
No. Finished Percy Jackson show.
How was it? Was it good?
Yeah, how is that?
I don't know if I should watch it or not. So
I
you're gonna
keep
be
on
the-
hearing it's pretty disappointing.
I love that it exists. I love a lot of moments about it. As a show, I'm pretty disappointed because a lot of people talk about pacing A lot of people talk about the action sequences not being cool enough. They're right. I don't care too much about that. I care that some episodes are like 29 minutes long and then some episodes are like 54 minutes long. What in the world is that?
Yeah,
Like,
that's a
what
good
is
point.
that? Why is the season finale like 40 minutes long? What? That's really weird. If you need to add stuff because it's not a long enough book, then do that. You know, nobody's going to be upset by that. You didn't hit every single point in the book, so why are you skimping out on 10 to 20 to 30 minutes on some episodes?
Yeah.
You know? They had more of a budget per episode than Game of Thrones. So why are we not seeing similar levels of production?
Well, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Is like that's a lot of the criticism I heard is was like I can't believe like with all of the budgeting and resources they had that this is what they came out with.
You are
And again,
Disney.
yeah,
you know?
that's what I was gonna say, and I haven't seen it. Like I haven't, so I can't say anything. But I kind of I really haven't heard a positive at all. And that's not to say that there aren't any, because I'm sure that there are moments in whatever, but just overall, the product that was delivered was disappointing. And it's especially disappointing given that Rick Riordan's like kind of ride or die for it, really, really up in arms trying to defend it. And maybe he like really believes this is a great thing, but I'm almost like, and here's the thing. He's never really compromised his integrity before, but I'm also like, I wonder if you're working with Disney like that, if like you kind of don't have a choice, or whatever. Now, again, that's not. I don't want to like bash him because I know he's usually pretty genuine and he kind of only really deals with stuff that like matters like that. But I'm again like I don't know, the power of the rat. He might have to bend the knee.
I don't think I'll worse
Could
from
one
it
of you guys
because
do me a favor? Oh, do you guys have the stream open?
yeah.
Just let me know if it like cuts out at all.
Like, should we expect it to in a moment?
No, I'm just curious, and then I'll stop whatever I'm doing if it is.
So I don't think Uncle is the problem here because I don't think he's the one behind the scenes saying to make these episodes like some of them like half as long as other
Yeah,
episodes.
sure.
You know, he's more on a writing position, like an overall creator overseer position. So he absolutely does have a lot of narrative sway, but it still comes down to your director and your main writer, screenwriter. And I think that's where the problem lies. And I think they're just being very tight-fisted on the budget, which is like, where is the money then? Like, I believe it's being used, so where's it going? The main star, Walker Scobell, he's making $35,000 an episode. That's kind of nothing. And for a Disney show based on such a big IP, $35 an episode,
But
it's kind of
also,
crazy. I get it.
think
He's
like,
15 years old.
He's also like
But-
getting. If it does well, I'm assuming he'll get more for each book that they do. But
They
considering
haven't even
it's
announced the
not,
second season.
That's yikes. That's a
Yeah, it hasn't been renewed yet. And you know, I would say in part it's probably due to the online criticism it's receiving. And the thing is, people want it to do well, so why don't you just do it well? You know, like it seems like they're going more out of their way. But here's my main problem when it comes to like the things you're actually you are seeing in the show. So, did you all watch the movies? Did you read the books? Yes
I
or
read
no to either?
the first and second book, and I watched the
Okay.
movie.
Okay, so people's two main issues when it comes to like what's happening, what we're seeing. The Lotus Hotel, that was a big issue for people and a big issue for me, because the fun of Lotus Hotel is, and I just reread the book to like catch myself up my memory with the show. In the books, they go to the Lotus Hotel, and kind of for no reason. It's kind of weird. Like in the books, it's kind of like you're like, why did they even go there? It doesn't make sense. In the show, it's kind of the same thing too, except you actually see like, oh, it's this big shining thing. Like, okay, we just need to go in somewhere for a while. Let's go in there. Okay, it makes a little more sense. But in the book, they go to the hotel. They're like, okay, we'll be here just for a minute. And then this guy walks in and he's like, oh, here's your cards. And I'm like, what? And then they kind of just like get pushed into the things. And then they just slowly start forgetting what they're supposed to be doing, kind of separating from one another. And then they're like in the hotel part. They're like being kids, having fun. It's a great time. And then they're like, oh crap, we got to get out of here. In the show, they walk in and they're like the second they walk in, they're like, wait, it's a trap. And you're like, what?
How'd you know that?
And Grover gets separated and he kind of does this stuff and he starts to forget and he's got like his own like weird little side story going on here. But the other two have a new objective now that they're here at the hotel, which now they have a purpose for being there. Oh, that's right. They did have they had a narrative purpose of going for the hotel in the show. And that's good. Give them a narrative purpose to be there. But then they still kind of like though Annabeth and Percy don't get lost because they immediately like they walk in, they say this is a trap. Like it's in the food, don't eat the food. They say that. Like you know that as an audience member if you read the books or seen the movies. But they don't know that.
Yeah.
But they immediately say this is a trap. Don't eat the food. So they all agree we're not gonna eat the food. Well, Grover starts eating the food, and they're like, well, how did this happen? Oh, it's in the air. They pump it in the air. Okay. They just figure that out too, by the way. They just figure it out. They don't get told, they don't read anything. They're just like, oh, it's in the air. They don't even say it must be. It's in the air. Like, okay, sure. So they lose a few days on their quest. They get to where they're going, and then when they get there, they say, oh, you passed the deadline. It's done. Well, they don't do that in the books. They make it right up to the deadline. They don't pass it. But you're halfway into the show now and they've missed their deadline. So now, like, what's the pressure? You know? Now it's like, whatever. So that's just really weird. The fact that they just know and then, like, the stakes kind of are just gone. And then in another episode, I think it's like episode 7 or something, in the books, they go into, and again, there's no reason they even go into this store in the books, really. But there's even less of a reason that they go in there in the show. There's absolutely no reason that they go there in the show.
What store?
It's a mattress store. Oh, no, there is a reason in the books. Because they're in LA now, and they're like, oh, LA is dangerous. We're getting chased by these, like, random hoodlums. They get chased into this mattress store to hide out. And then the guy is like, hey, check out the beds. Just kidding. They trap you, and we stretch you out and try to cut off your limbs. Okay, cool. He's like a bad guy. It was a trap, you know? And they just wrong place, wrong time. But in the show, Percy just walks in there, and then he goes, oh, I know who you are. You're this guy in the beds are traps. Like, I'm like verbatim saying this. And you're like, what? First of all, why are you in here? We didn't even know that you got to LA yet. Why did you walk into the store? And it's because the portal to hell is in the store. Well, it's in a totally different place in the books. They go to the mattress store and then they go to the recording studio where the portal to hell is.
That's
but
crazy.
in the show,
I don't even remember this. I don't even remember. I don't even remember them going to hell. Is that the River of Styx part?
No, that's several books in the future. So I don't even know how you know about that.
Okay.
But River Styx is in the underworld where they go to. I didn't mean to say hell. It's the underworld.
Yeah.
They do cross. You always cross River Styx, but they don't really talk about it. So Percy walks into the store. He's like, "Oh, you're Petrocles or whatever, and you're the beds are traps, and we know that you have the portal to hell here. So let's go. Let's do it." And he's like, "We'll get in the bed anyway." And Percy's like, "No, you get in it." And then the bed just wraps him up, and he's done. It's like, okay. And in the books, if you remember, he kills him. He chops his head off and kills him. But in this one, he lets him live. It's like, why? Percy's kill count is like 5,000. It's like insane. Like in the books, his kill count is insanely high. But in this, he's like, he killed Medusa, and that was kind of it. You know, that's the only thing he's killed so far. So it's like, why are you?
I heard
like,
some
this
people
is already
complaining about the Medusa, like the way it looked.
I thought it was fine.
Okay.
Like, I understand the criticism, but I thought it was fine. It was just kind of a different artistic take, but I understand the criticism.
Did you like the show or the movie better?
I definitely like the show better.
Yeah.
You know, but the movies are fun on their own thing. You know, it's a totally own thing, and they are fun.
Do the second movie, the second book?
Yeah, they did Sea Monsters movie.
I never even watched it. Do we
it came out so much later. It came out so much later.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People are real. Oh, and then in this last episode, when he confronts Luke, well, it's not even that he confronts him. It's more just like, oh, everybody's already gone home, and it's just Percy and Luke left at the camp. And then he kind of figures it out and like, oh, now Percy almost dies because of it. But in this one, instead, Luke's like, hey, you should join me. Oh, no. Okay, bye. I'm just going to leave. All right. And Annabeth watches the whole thing. So it's like, well, she doesn't know about it. And that's kind of like a point, is that she doesn't know. And like, she has to battle with this truth against this guy that she idolizes, like that's a whole kind of character thing for her. But instead, she's just there and she watches it. So whatevs. And also, I guess she gets her hat back, but I thought that she lost the hat when she put it in the box with Medusa's head. So I don't know. I'm forgetting. So maybe that's not a bottle. Maybe I'm just forgetting. But anyway, it's very messy. It's there's always a criticism of like the book is better, right? But it's always just like with anything where they're adapting a book, it's like, if you need to take stuff out, take stuff out. But why are you making things worse that anybody would say that you're making worse? Are y'all not like test audiencing these things? Like, I don't know. Very strange. I would still say, watch the show. It's a fun little watch. It's just, if you're a big fan of the books or a big fan of like good media, like very like well-rounded good media, then you're gonna find problems, right? But if you can just chill out and have a good time and watch a little show, then go for it. There's no, it's not gonna be a problem. Go for it. The acting was great. I really think this Walker Scobell, I think he's gonna be our next Timothée Chalamet or something. He's gonna blow up for sure.
Hell yeah.
I will say he aged like 6 years since episode 1. So what are you gonna do about that? That man's gonna get hot. That man is gonna get hot. So I don't know what you're gonna have to do about the fact that he looks like he's 21 years old now, and he's supposed to be 13 in the next season. So,
did you guys see who they were going to actually? Do we want to pivot to our game segment?
No.
No.
I'm just chilling in the chat.
Minecraft parkour. What do we think?
We'll keep chatting for a bit.
Okay, word.
I still think, like, I was kind of joking about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's who's cast to play Link. I think he's got the specific look for it.
It's gonna be Tom Holland for sure.
He's too old, and he's gonna be way too old by the time that they.
It's gonna be Chris Pratt.
I'm curious, are they gonna go with brown-haired Link, or are they gonna go with blonde-haired Link though? I wonder what they're gonna do.
I don't know. I can't talk about Legends out of the movie, y'all. Pisses me off.
Interesting.
Pisses me off. Every time I think about it, I just get mad again. So
I just really wonder, are they going to make him talk? I don't know.
Begging and pleading. I don't know. Because the thing is, like, if he doesn't talk, I just don't think you can really do that in a live action setting. And it works the same way. Like, yes, you can, but I just don't know if, like, Link, especially if we're trying to go with, like, a younger Link here, like, I just don't know if you can really do that believably in a live action setting and still get it across, like, the whimsy of Legend of Zelda and young Link and stuff, Like, but it sucks because then it's like, yeah, we're probably gonna have a talking Link, and then we run the risk of a, well, gee, princess, like, kind of that sort of deal, and, like, I just don't know. I'm afraid.
I'm really curious though, like, what if he's talking? Like, if he says a few words, sure, but what could he have to say? Because I better not hear him complain. That's his whole thing, is that he doesn't complain about the circumstance he's in.
Yeah.
Shinji complains. It makes sense. It's part of the narrative. Right. But Link doesn't. His whole thing is courage. He just, okay, this is what you need me to do. I'll do it. So what's he got to talk about? If he asks questions, okay. But, like, I don't need to hear this man whine about the position that he's been put in. And if that's not it, then, like, what do you got to say?
Yeah. I don't know. There's something for the strong, silent type, and Link embodies that well.
I mean, look at the Mario movie. That was my biggest complaint about that movie. If Mario kept his mouth shut, I would have loved that movie a lot more. But instead, I'm listening to Chris Pratt whine about what a cuck male he is for an hour and a half. You know, I'm serious. Like, if he would have just shut up, they should have called it the Princess Peach movie. I would have been happier. If it was, if he was not in the movie, if Mario was not in that movie, I would have liked it more. Because instead, he was just a wimpy, like, oh, I can't do anything right guy for an hour and a half into the last 5 seconds when he, I guess, does it, you know, when he wahoos. So,
that's funny.
like, tell him wrong.
He gets Jack Black and he puts him in his place.
I don't know, dude. I still have yet to see the Mario movie, and I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. Like, I know it's, like, probably good. Like, we talked about this even at the time, like, and y'all have seen it now. But, like, yes, that, like, I thought the movie was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be, like, great. It wasn't going to be anything groundbreaking, but it was still going to be, like, a solid movie and stuff. But I don't know. I just have no interest in it because, I just can't do the Chris Pratt Mario thing. I just can't do it. I just can't do it.
You know, people were like, "Oh, wasn't that bad in the end?" I'm like, "Yeah, it was." Like, yeah, it was. It was just stupid. You just can't not hear Chris Pratt the whole time.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just a fun movie. I really didn't have any gripes with it. I was like, hey, look, it's DeMario. Hey, look, it's DeLuigi. Hey, look, it's DeBowser.
Atmospherically, it was. I loved it most for like the atmospheres that it brought up. Like the backgrounds, the settings were very cool.
Yeah.
That one little Luma that was like funny, I guess, you know, little like, we are all gonna die, you know. I was like, okay, that's funny. But yeah, that was kind of, I wasn't thrilled by it. There was nothing that really like
wowed you.
I would watch it again, but there's not a single part of me that like is like, I really want to watch the Mario movie
What would
again.
you rank? Would you rather watch the Sonic movie or the Mario movie?
I would definitely watch the Sonic movies again. I like genuinely liked it.
The Sonic movies are actually kind of fire.
I'm not gonna say they're good. That would take more thought on my process before I say they're not. But they're very enjoyable. I've watched the first one a few times now, and I'd like to watch the second one again.
I haven't watched the second one.
I only watched the one time, and I'd be happy to watch it again. They kind of rushed the ending a little bit, but like, whatever.
Isn't Shadow gonna be in the third one?
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yes.
Yeah, Shadow's great.
I wonder what bad words he will say in our PG.
Shadow was like unironically, Shadow was like the best thing that they added to the Sonic franchise.
Didn't Shadow like murder people in his game, like with guns?
He
like, kill somebody.
He's dual wielding.
Dual wielding the Deagles, buddy.
I think he actually does say some cuss words.
I think he does.
I don't know if he kills humans though. I don't remember. I haven't played it. Apparently, it's not a very good game.
In that one trailer, he like looks like pissed off at like a cop or something. I can't remember.
I bet Shadow has killed a cop.
Oh,
I hope Shadow's killed a cop. I'd like to know.
I watched Sonic 2. I only saw Sonic 1 with y'all.
Let's
let's
not
watch Sonic 2.
For stream to watch.
Not on my stream.
Dude, this is a classic though.
I've never seen this video in my life, but here's the thing: I can't even watch it and make jokes to it because I'd have to listen to the stream 30 seconds ago. You know. But if you would like to rank them, Bryson, let's hear your ranking. And why is Rogue number 1?
Rogue on top. Like it's not fair.
Oh, she's going on top.
Let her take wing, you know?
We can watch her take wing.
I listen to a lot of like during like working hours, I'll have on like easy JRPG music to listen to or N64, you know, that kind of stuff. So my entire YouTube recommendations are all of that all the time. And this one video that persists on my page is let me look up exactly the name. I'm just gonna go to youtube.com and it's gonna be sitting right there.
Sorry. Yeah.
Well, I guess I have to
oh my gosh, I actually have to scroll to find it. This is crazy.
That's annoying. But it is what it is.
It's called yeah, here it is. Jazz for Criminals. And the like thumbnail for it is a like plush doll of Rogue or Rouge or whatever. And one day I'll listen to that. Joshua?
Change it to
yes, sir.
You need to figure out your mic sensitivity.
What's going on?
Because-
we can hear that fan go on your computer, bro.
Well, it's
Oh, really?
because you're clicking and typing, I guess, is loud enough to trigger it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a sec.
So are we switching to Minecraft?
We sure are, dude. And I am cool.
How? Wait.
Yeah, we had
How do I do this?
we had 7 people there for a minute.
Automatically
pretty nice.
turn input.
Really?
How am I supposed
Mhm.
to do this?
We need all our loyal fans in the chat to go crazy though and keep us going.
Is this better?
Yes, Big Toe Girl, we need that.
Yeah.
We're
Big Toe
we're
Girl.
desperate for you, Big Toe
desperate.
Girl.
We're desperate.
Desperate.
Please, please, please.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
You're very quiet.
Are you going through a different mic now?
Let me turn you up.
No, don't. Is
Okay.
Okay, is this better? Is this
Yeah,
better?
that's better. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me know how this is in the game. And shit.
Okay. Should be fine.
You get this all set back up. Okay, you're chilling. We're good. Y'all hearing this clicking and
Oh my gosh.
Minecraft.
Oh.
What's going on?
Oh.
Ryan! Ryan!
So help.
No, Ryan! Stop! Don't do this.
Sorry.
I.
So
fucking
what
hate ladder
what map were
parkour.
you at, Josh?
This
What?
one called Wolftown.
What am I joining? Somebody tell me what I'm joining.
I don't
Zero
remember.
miner, bro.
Yeah, zero miner.
What's the IP?
I got you.
Yeah, you got me.
It is 0 dot 0 dot. You got it? Like
Yeah.
ZERO dot.
Yeah.
MINR dot org.
Just loading.
Hopefully all our loyal fans join the server now.
Yeah, seriously, everybody join freaking Zero Miner.
Yeah, what level are you on?
It's called Wooltown. It's novice.
Wooltown? Can I
it's
just
a
do
green? It's a green one, I think. So just like go into
join?
pure parkour.
You can do / join Wooltown and it joins you. Hey Josh, come here. Hey.
Hey, I freaking suck at this ladder parkour right here. So wait, Are you the one streaming?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey,
Nice
y'all
skin,
like my?
dog.
Thanks, dude. This is a Kotsky Ray on me.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we got
Ah.
Ryan. Okay, Gigum's original. Let's
Hey, guys.
go.
Hey, what's
Hey,
going on,
I
you guys?
love Hightail. It's one of our classic viewers joined the we should say hi.
Hey.
Hey. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, I love Hightail. Welcome.
Oh!
Josh,
Everyone stop! Everyone chill.
can't
Alright,
see, I can't see.
alright.
Oh,
I'll be the
fuck,
last
I
one to go because it's gonna
fell.
take me forever. I'm not good at this. So.
Move! How am I supposed to mine all these zeros if you're...
Wait, hon. You can do /join.
Oh!
Yeah. / join Wooltown. And you
Wait, hold on, I'm
can
gonna do /join bugs. /join bugs. That's the best one.
/join
/join the
bugs.
bugs. /join bugs. That's the best one. You'll remember this one.
Okay.
This is my favorite one. I was looking for it in the maps. Like, I
Oh
couldn't
yeah.
find it.
Is this the Joker level?
No.
No.
Oh, what is that one called? Oh,
Glow World or something?
Glowstone level?
what's
It
the
might
one
just
that's
be called
called?
Glowstone.
No, it's not. It's not. That's what we call it. It's called like space or it's
It-
something that to do with space. It's like
It will kill me forever.
Dude, this
that
is
will
the
never
Glowstone level.
this
that
is not
will-
the glowstone level.
Oh yeah, I
will
know
never
you love
be
this one.
able to go back to, like, we don't have that in recording.
That was the that
That was so
I
funny.
laughed so hard during that the glowstone level.
I used to use my mouse button click in
That's what I
as
do.
my sprint button, but it won't work now. Like, I click it in to...
You
do
try
it.
to make sure it didn't get its keybind reset.
No, like I go to controls, I do sprint, and it doesn't do anything. Like I click it and it doesn't do anything.
This is the best level. This is the best level. I wish I could
We are
remember.
beyond Zero Minor.
Like, dude, I don't even remember what it was called. Like, I don't even remember what
I guess we
difficulty
gotta
it
go
was.
through every Zero Minor parkour level.
Was it like they were like planets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
were like in a spaceship. And
But
we,
then it's like there's a part where you went out
blasted
into
off.
space and like jumped on the planets and stuff.
Yeah.
Which it was cool. It was a cool setup. And then you remember there's the part where it gave you like the special gravity and stuff.
No, I really don't remember anything except for how much I was laughing at the close low. And Josh, it'll always kill me that you weren't there for the cusser.
I know.
Cusser.
Unfortunate.
You want to know how I got these scars? Cussing.
The cusser was a classic. It is an instant Dead Zone classic.
Yeah. Certified Hood Dead Zone Classic.
Absolutely.
I'm apparently not very good at this anymore.
Ooh,
My
that was
goodness
close.
gracious.
I almost lost it right there, stream.
I'm not very good at Minecraft parkour.
Our loyal viewers, y'all make sure that you are
Where the hell
following
do
us
I
on
go?
all of our beautiful social media platforms.
Is it right
So
here?
make sure you are following us on Twitch, like now. You know, helps a lot.
Don't listen to him. Don't do it. I don't
We
want you to do
wanna-
it.
We want to make more friends.
No.
And I actually have a rule on friends where I'm only allowed to have attractive friends.
Mhm.
So if they follow us and they're not pretty, we'll probably just block them. But that's kind of the community we're trying to build here.
Just complete and utter toxicity. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like that.
I
we
think it's
should-
like really good for us. Does
nourish
Farbin
that.
Swiffer still play? What in the world?
I know
Josh-
exactly who you're talking about, Josh.
Joshua, back when I would play Minecraft like a lot, I
Yeah.
would see people comment things like you, and I was like, what kind of people comment those kind of things? And I can't believe
Yeah.
I get my answer.
Well, because again, dude, like my first semester at Belmont, literally every night I would. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh shit! Dude, I'm telling you that this server has such a tight knit community. It's actually
That's what I'm
really cool.
saying. Like,
Yeah.
It's so cool.
every night. My first semester at Belmont, I would get on this and play every night, and so like
Yeah.
I would just see the same people, and we would be interacting in chat. So that's
Let's go.
I mean, I think the
made
community is
it.
great. I guess I more think of like if I'm not part of it, I couldn't fathom. Like, I feel like I would send a message that I'll be like, "What's wrong with you?
yeah.
Don't ask us that." Like, I'm always ready for that response.
Well, what was funny is I didn't really ever like talk to anybody. Like I wouldn't say I ever made like friends from this or anything, but there were reoccurring characters, and so there was one person that occasionally we would like interact in chat, and their name was Rilakuma, and so again, like I occasionally will get on this, like months and months at a time will go on, and so I usually be like, hey, does Rila still play? And a while ago, Rila messaged me on Discord.
Really?
And it was like, hey, I don't know, you play Zero Minor. I was like, no way. I
Oh,
don't
that's
think I
right.
ever
You're not like that, yeah.
I don't think I ever responded because I was too like scared. But
That's crazy. You shouldn't have done
But it
that.
was
You should
cool.
have totally responded. They're probably like
I know.
upset that you're like just don't like him anymore or something.
No.
Classic
Maybe
Josh.
Maybe they'll see this stream and they'll be like, okay, good.
One of Josh's
Bond is
hobbies
not tarnished.
is getting scared.
Yes, I'm frightened. But that's crazy. Farbin Swiffer still plays. Let's go.
Oh crap! I felt that sprint not happen.
Oh, we should
Yep.
probably change our thing from just chatting to
Yeah.
Minecraft.
What
Minecraft.
Ah, freak.
we need to do those Astro Playworld speedruns one day.
Oh yeah, that'd be fire. Oh wait, I think I messed this up.
Oh, that brat's of mine.
Guys,
All right,
I need to go
first-
get a Dr. Pepper. I'm pretty tired.
First
right back.
Dead Zone merch is a shirt that says, "Oh, that brat's of mine," and it's him getting up to go get something to drink.
This little Bryce of mine.
I love that he did not turn his webcam off. We got to see him stand up and go leave.
Yes, sir. I mean, yeah, I've been doing that too. All stream.
What if like we get into that sphere up there and like we actually are on the glowstone level and totally forgot? Like, is there a percentage of you that's like maybe this is the glowstone level?
No, not even a little bit. Again, this is the map I would get on like every night and play. It's so simple and short. Like it's not even. I don't. It's not even like that impressive or anything. But I think it's so simple. It's the simplicity of it that I like.
You're impressive.
Thank you.
What's up, dude? Meow. Come here. Let's show you. Show the stream. Hold on, stream. Bill, come here. This is my cat. She has cancer.
Oh no.
Oh, she's saying slurs. She's saying slurs. Get her.
What?
Everyone say hi, Bell in chat. Everyone say hi, Bell in chat.
Yeah, everybody in chat say hi, Bell.
Oh,
Chat's being real
so what's the
quiet,
farthest
I'm
you
gonna
guys
say.
gotten so far?
That one.
Not as far as I'd like.
Where are you, Josh?
Freaking fell off. I'm coming back to the game right
There
now.
you are.
That was
See
good.
ya.
Sorry.
Were y'all when y'all were kids? Did y'all and like you were playing a video game? Like let's say somebody messed up. Would you use the excuse of it's because you were watching?
That was like
'Cause
with
my-
screen peekers. Like whenever I would play like a shooter or whatever with like split screen, and like I'd be like, "You cheated. You didn't kill me out of skill. You cheated. You saw my screen."
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
I do that now. I do that like y'all were watching. If you weren't watching, I would have done that. Man, hey man, I'll stand by that. I think there's some validity to it.
My brothers and I would always get in fights of like I would die, they would die, or whatever, and we would be like, "It's because you were watching. Go away. Like stop watching."
The age-old one, dude.
You in
we
Super Mario 64
suck at
for
this.
sure.
Well,
We
when
are
I was a
not
kid
good.
and we got Super Mario 64, I think I told you this before, but I was so scared of the music in the Bowser levels that I would make like my siblings play it and like turn the music down. I was so scared.
When I got the Last of Us for the first time, that like basement level with like the bloater that you like encounter, with all those like stalkers and everything, scared the shit out of me. And that was like
And
my
you were
first
22,
like,
right?
horror game. I was like 15 or whatever. And I was like, "Dad, you got to be in the room with me when I do this. I cannot do this alone, please." And he's like, "Okay." And he's just like on his phone, does not even care. And
That's true,
like,
Shannon.
"Dad,
Shannon, you
this
still
is so
there?
scary."
Can you confirm this?
Ah. Oh, dude, Ryan's making pace.
When we're
I
able
went
to do
out.
like custom emotes and stuff, we've got to get one of your dad's face,
Oh yeah.
and it'll be like the
absolutely.
Shannon seal of approval or something.
Yeah, 100%.
We'll get a big toe grill emoji. It's like Aaron's face on a toe. And then like when like one of you murders the other in real life and it's like a big public tragedy, like everybody will like use it at the funeral. Really sad, actually.
What about
Can
Aaron
we get some
Bryce?
big toe girls in
No.
chat?
Yes, I'm talking Aaron Bryce. Unless I don't know, maybe you'll kill her. Gosh, that'd be a really interesting turn of events.
That
I mean,
would be.
Aaron just told me off on Twitter, bro, so I might.
Wait, what?
She didn't like
When you said no, that's us.
Yeah, she told me to back off.
So, for any of you guys that aren't following me on Twitter, if you guys are watching, I posted this picture and it was like the Silent Hill pyramid head, and it's like next to like a kawaii, like pinked out like pyramid head.
Pinked out.
And I said this should be me and Aaron, and then Josh commented, "Nah, this is me and you," and I liked it and retweeted it, but I have no idea what Aaron said.
I was so close. Look where I just fell from.
Where'd you
I
fall
saw
from?
that.
It's because you were watching then.
I'm making pace here, fellas. This is good.
Chat, what have y'all done today? What have you done this week and the last week since we last streamed? Let's hear about it. Let's get some engagement. Y'all are so lazy. Laziest chat I've ever seen.
Literally. You know, actually, Kathy was telling me about this earlier. Kathy was like, "You can't break the streaming rule. Number one is you can't call out the lurkers." Well, Ryan just
You
broke
can't.
it.
Yeah, that's true. You cannot call out the lurkers. The lurkers.
Guess what?
Really...
I'm personally changing the rules. I'm setting a new precedent.
Nice.
There's got to be. I'm
can't.
exactly like
Oh, you
MLK.
can- Well,
Look, I will kill myself on stream if no one says anything in chat right now.
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds, dude.
Yeah. You have as much time as there is delay between him saying that and it appearing on stream.
Vase!
And Bryce goes and disables the chat.
Stop streaming.
Alright, there we go. I made it to the first little house.
Let's go!
Go on.
Win.
It's not even impressive. You did this for months.
You're right. I
This
did.
guy.
That. Oh my God! Did I tell y'all about the game terminal thing?
No.
Okay. So so I followed Game Terminal on Instagram, and occasionally they'll do these little posts that are like kind of little highlights of specific games that they have. And so they did one for Ice Cold Beer. You know, the game I love.
Let's go.
And so this was like a couple months ago and stuff. And so I commented on it and I was like, I love this game. It's my favorite game. My record is 10 times in a row before I died. Like I spent all last semester playing this game or something. And so Game Terminal responded, was like, wow, 10 times that's impressive or whatever. But then some random guy responded and was like, oh my God, 10 times? Like I just now started beating the game. And I was like, dude, congrats on the win. That's a W. Like that's how it begins. Like you're gonna do great. And stuff. And he was like, thanks, man. And so a couple days ago, so again, this is months later, he re-commented on it and he was like, hey, I just wanted to let you know I beat it 13 times in a row today. He was like, back when you said you did it 10 times, I almost didn't believe you. And he's like, but I didn't believe you until I could do it. And he was like, come back in and beat my score. And I was like, dude, that is incredible. Congratulations. Like, I'll absolutely have to come in and see if I can set my game up. And he was like, absolutely. Like, let me know if you ever do it. And I was like, that's so cool. I have like a secret little rifle.
That's
Wow.
awesome, dude. And you guys are like,
what's happened to you?
You actually are like, just like very supportive of one another. You're like, you can do it, dude.
Yeah.
Beat my score. You can do
I know.
it. It's kind of like awesome.
It was so cool. It was so whole,some. Like when I got that message, I was like, "Oh my God!" Like my heart grew true sizes that day. Or whatever.
Yeah, I love that. That's fucking awesome. No!
I couldn't believe it. I think 30 seconds has passed. So I'll probably kill myself on stream just a second.
No, I typed. You can't kill yourself on stream. I typed.
But does it count? We asked chat.
It
It
counts,
counts. It counts. No, it
counts.
counts. It counts.
Josh, I'm starting to think that maybe you have some sort of like history of suicidal or depressive thoughts.
What are you talking about? Me? Anyway.
It's just a thought. It's just a thought.
Don't bring Aaron into this.
Come on. Dude, I got so far. I almost beat the game just a second ago.
Oh, I'm kind of on a little crazy little little spell right now. Belle starts knocking down my liquor bottles whenever she gets mad.
Oh my gosh.
Let's watch Josh. Let's watch him do it.
Fuck. It's because you're watching me! It's because you're watching me!
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, let's watch Ryan.
Alright, let's see. I watch.
Oh. Oh.
Let's see if I get a little bit of tracking camera action on him. Hold on.
Oh.
It's coming out.
He fell off.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah.
Bryce, get up on here. Bryce, get up on
Alright,
here.
I'm streaming though. Like, alright.
That's true.
It's whatever. It's alright. Hey, you both get under.
I'm watching.
You gotta watch.
Yeah, I'm
Get over there,
watching.
Ryan.
The new Nether Brick walking sound is so good.
Almost fell.
Uh-oh. He's making progress, though. Look at this.
All right, Bryce, show me your client. You got spider on.
Wait, what?
Said, show me your client. You've got spider on.
I already beat the map. I don't know if you guys heard me.
I didn't. I don't believe it.
Luckily, there's recorded footage, so you can see.
No, when I'm done.
Oh, wow. Oh.
And guess what? I actually wasn't even watching. I was taking a sip of my drink, and you got past my field of view. So it's kind of your own
because you
fault.
weren't watching.
It's because I wasn't watching.
Yeah.
Josh, you're making me look like the devil.
Wait. What happened to Josh's camera?
I don't know. You make me look like the devil.
You look a lot like the devil. Right.
From here. The devil from hell. From hail.
From hail.
From hail.
From hail.
Hail.
I realize I should probably put some music on.
What? Oh.
We're gonna listen to this song stream while we do some parkour. It's a little bit of copyrighted music, but that's fine.
Well, don't say anything interesting enough that might get put on
Exactly.
TikTok later. Be as boring as possible. Are you in parkouring?
I'm turning up my volume. Minecraft.
Okay. They've got a lot of really great one-liners on Sopranos.
Yeah.
And like every episode, there's like 5 that I just want to quote to y'all every day. But I heard one the other day that's just stuck with me. And this guy's like, "Are you lying to me?" And he's like, "I wouldn't S-word you. You're my favorite turd." So I've been thinking about that a lot. Okay.
That is funny.
What if like I won while you were gone? What'd you do about that?
I would be so
What if-
proud of you.
Yeah, what happened? What would happen, Josh, if you came back and we were both just gone?
And
Or,
you
like,
never heard me
came
again.
back. Yeah, you never heard from us again.
That's smart.
I would be so sad. Like,
Would
I
you like
literally-
rewatch the stream to like see what happened?
Of course
I
you would.
guess,
What
like, I guess I would, but then I'd just like, damn.
What if
they
we
hate
just
me.
leftovers just vanished?
Yeah, exactly. Like we just gone.
I don't know what I would. I really don't know how I'd react to that. Cause first, I don't know like when I would piece that together. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I guess what I'd do is like after a while I'd probably talk to Erin and stuff and be like, hey, what's going on? And she was like, hey, I don't know where Bryce went. And I'd be like, oh, okay.
What if she was like surprisingly not upset?
Yeah.
She's
What if
just
she was
like,
just
yeah, I
chill
saw.
with it?
I don't know where he is.
What if she was just chill like that?
Yeah, like
That's it.
yes, I
would
saw him
say, you know
disappear.
what? You didn't deserve to be female pyramid head with Bryce. You didn't deserve it.
She has stream open, so I'm curious if she heard that.
She's like, yeah, I saw Ryan disappear. Oh, I guess
meant
Bryce
it.
did too.
Hey,
huh?
you know what? I mean it now too. F off, Aaron.
F off in this theoretical situation where we both disappeared and she maybe wasn't too upset by it.
No,
by
No,
it.
F off about the pyramid head situation.
Yeah, I was saying F off in real life as well.
Hey yo, GG. Everyone say GG for that guy. I don't know what he did, but he did it.
He completed the level.
Was it like a hard level? Blight? Do you guys want to go try out Blight?
I have to be bugged, bro.
Alright, that's fair. That's fair.
It's been a long time. We need to find what the glowstone level is.
Alright.
It's like space something.
Here, I'm gonna go to the parkour levels and just look around.
My butthole has been so clenched this whole time.
Might be like space.
How high are
mission
you right now?
Get high and fly with me.
Okay, pure parkour, right? It's a pure parkour level.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's very hard either.
Is it? Do you think it's like a white?
No, I don't think it's a white.
I don't think it is either.
I'm like actually like nervous and sweating right now.
What
And my core is so flexed. My
what
hands are sweaty.
is my FPS right now? I can't even see it. Wait, can you tell? I know I can get higher.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Okay.
The adrenaline I'm feeling right now, like I'm gonna diarrhea later. It's gonna like wash out of me. I'm gonna crash. Oh my gosh.
He's feeling this on bugs, bro.
Oh my gosh. I'm like getting like the fear of height feeling while I'm up here
Josh, do you have your
in this
webcam
video
back?
game.
Back on?
Grab what?
Your webcam's not on.
Should be.
Now I have to make the
Is it
difficult
on now?
decision. Do it. No.
It's not on?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
I literally turned it on. I don't know what else is.
Is it the thing where it says like we disable? Okay, there we
I got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see myself.
go. Oh, okay.
Guys.
Oh my gosh, there's so much left.
Cat's in my lap. She's looking. She looked right at the camera. That's crazy.
I was gone.
Good job, Bill.
But I'm back
Thank
now.
Do you want out? Do you want out of my room?
I'm gonna show him how to act.
Josh, look at me. I thought I was almost done. Look how much I have left to go.
Where are you?
Uh,
Nuh-uh, you thought you were almost done?
yeah, I was like, there's no way. We've got so much left. Oh my gosh.
I thought you had gotten so far from the way you're talking.
Shut up! I did too!
To be fair, you're further than me, so.
I haven't like looked up. This is the furthest I've gotten by far. You couldn't have like crushed my spirit more just now.
Sorry. Again, you're further along than me. So.
Ugh. If I like do poop, are you gonna be upset? I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah, that'd make for an
Are you gonna be mad at me?
We call the poop stream forever.
Oh.
Talk about a shit post, am I right?
Okay, I need to turn my clouds off.
Yeah, maybe my clouds are on.
Can be.
Here we go. A little bit better.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. It's gotta be a green map, right? You would think.
Okay. Okay.
Nether quest?
No, it's literally called like space mission or lunar mission. Or
I made it to the first like little rest area.
There you go. That's what's up, Ryan.
My heart is beating. It's not. That's 64 MBS, MBP.
Okay.
That's MBS.
Space mission. I'm in a level.
Okay, hold on.
And I think it is /join space mission.
Okay.
I think
I'm
this
here.
is it.
This
I think
is
this
it.
is it.
Right
This is
here.
it. This is it.
Yeah, right.
/join space mission.
No, I'm on bugs. I finally got so far
Wait,
in bugs.
guys, let's go. Let's go back to bugs and watch Ryan do this. We gotta watch
I'm
it.
gonna wait here in space mission.
Why?
I'm gonna wait here for y'all.
You
I'm
could
wait- I'm
just
not
join bugs, then join back to space mission. It ain't going nowhere.
I'm eating this little snack.
Oh, you eating a little snack? Okay. What you eating?
What's up? Just trying to I haven't eaten anything.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Did you? Where are you? Oh, there he is. Holy shit.
Oh. Oh.
I'm so nervous. I'm so scared.
Oh.
Is he gonna make it?
I went like too far now. Oh. Hold on, I need to get the chat pulled back up in case anybody says anything when they want.
Let me F1 this full cinematic view.
I'm locked in. I took the limitless pill.
I'm so locked in.
Call me Bradley Cooper the way I be taking the limitless pill.
No!
No! No!
Alright, space mission. Here we come.
I can't.
Sorry,
believe
Ryan. I'm sorry.
it. Bryce, turn your camera back on.
My camera is
Oh
on.
my gosh, no, it's not. You're the Josh issue.
Nope.
Oh
Look,
my
it's on
God.
stream. It's on stream.
Oh my gosh. What is this weird Discord glitch? But oh my god. Oh
You have to click on her like cameras.
I just made around it.
I'm so sorry. Ryan.
Excuse me.
It's really unfortunate.
What if you like saw me turn my camera off and then you just had like a single gunshot?
Hold on, how do I keybinds? Yup. Alright, sneak.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, sir.
It's not fair.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Anything in this chest? Nart.
Yeah, but you can't open that here.
Can I jump on this?
Oh my god.
Ryan, you coming?
Hold on. What if like I did just start crying?
Oh shit.
I think we should start crying together as a group.
My heart rate got up to 93. That's how like serious I was.
Let's hide. Let's hide. Let's hide.
What is it called? Space mission?
Yeah,
Yeah.
space mission.
Is it one word?
No. 2 words. Yes. So welcome to Glowstone level. Let's go. Everybody go. Everybody go.
Yeah, what if I just did this first try?
You should. The Joker level.
This one's kind of hard, if y'all remember.
Like that last one wasn't?
No, that one.
Yeah, bugs was easy. Oh man, I remember this part.
Yeah, this part freaking sucks. It's like, what's this doing on a spaceship, bro?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. Why do I have to wait to die? Like, just kill me.
Damn. Damn, Josh. Damn, he's on a mission. He's on a space mission.
On a space mission.
Ow! 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 That sucked. That hurt.
Oh, I
Bryce,
forgot that part.
Bryce, are you still playing royalty free music or are you playing
I
copyrighted music
sure
now?
am playing copyright.
No,
free
no, no,
music.
no, no!
Giggums, no.
Stop putting me all the way back here. Why can't it just put us back
Yeah,
to
it-
beginning?
This is the hardship of the. Because remember, it made us
It's
crazy.
so-
That's why we called it the Joker level.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, because we
Uh,
kept having to like walk back to the ladder.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
I
that's
can't
right.
that's his first job. I haven't played.
Okay, and so it
Oh,
begins.
oh
Mine-
no!
So it
All the
begins.
way back. fuck?
level.
This makes someone go crazy.
My father took me to Zero Minor.
There we go.
Where he showed me the glowstone level.
Yeah, I'm dying at the dumbest fucking part. I'm making it past all the jumps, and at the end you have to walk between these lava cubes, and I die in there. You're just walking. There's not even jumping.
Call me McGruff the crime dog the way I'm about to take a bite out of crime.
Dude, why do I keep hearing pigs? Do y'all hear that sometimes?
No.
Guys, I think I made it.
Oh, I just heard a pig. I think it's a zombie penguin.
What do I have
Oh,
a jump
you're probably right.
boost?
No!
We're probably above the nether right now. Because of the particle effects outside. Oh.
Red light, stop, green light, go.
I'll wait for you guys at this next area.
I'm
Oh, I
coming.
can't.
I'm you.
Isn't there a checkpoint up there before when
I'm
we get to the...
coming.
Okay. Do we just run over these one? I don't remember. Go. Oh.
Guys, we gotta do some like Roblox horror games for one stream. I think that'd be
Yeah,
really
yeah.
funny.
Roblox.
Yeah,
horror,
that'd be
yeah.
fun.
Dude, seriously, Roblox horror maps are no joke.
I think it would be really fun.
But
All right,
I injured myself physically.
We're now past the 2-hour point, so let's do a little more of this, and then we will take a break, like a 10-minute break, and then let's switch over. Does it sound? Actually, I don't have Roblox, so let's. What was the other game
Oh,
we
yeah,
said
I
we were
don't, I,
gonna
don't
play?
have, I don't have Roblox either.
Yeah, but we said we were gonna play some of the game.
It was like Minecraft parkour and then something else. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down. We can
Oh,
just
well.
stick with Minecraft parkour. I'm chill with that.
Okay. Well, let's still take a 10-minute break. And,
Yeah, I agree.
and-
Do you want to do that right now?
No, well, let me see how far I get. No. Let me download.
Yeah.
There's a checkpoint around here.
Oh, it feels like giving birth. Oh.
What?
Is there anything?
No. I bet it's subtle enough that you guys can even tell when I die. All right, I'm ready.
Ready for what?
Little breaky break.
Little breaky
Oh.
break. Alright.
I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna just leave my guy here.
Yeah.
All
same.
right.
I'm gonna leave my guy looking at Josh.
Worm. Alright.
Did you have our webcams on while we were Minecrafting?
Yes, I did.
Hey, Bryce, let's hear your little thing.
Yes, I have a story to share with stream. It's a little bit of a spooky story. If I
But is it
do
a Pookie
say
J
so.
story?
Is it a what?
Is it a Pookie J story?
It's for you to decide once I
Uh-oh.
reveal.
I love when
All
you
right.
reveal.
Of course, of course. I'm about to reveal in front of millions of people right now. So, my house is haunted. I have, just like Josh's apartment is haunted, I also think my house is haunted. There have been multiple instances where, especially recently for some reason, that I have seen something like creeping and watching me in my room, like multiple times. And every time I try to like get up to go to the light and like turn it on, it's like gone. And I know I sound completely crazy, but last night was like for sure. I was like, I know for a fact I saw something. And it was, so if stream looks at this camera, my bed is right there and my head is against like the wall. So it's like right here. My head is this way and I'm facing this way. And so I'm going to like show you like what it kind of looked like on stream. It was like the door was cracked and the person was like this, looking at me. I like get up because like it's been multiple times where it's like somebody has been at the foot of my bed. Somebody has been at the foot of my bed before, and like I'll like rub my eyes and they'll be gone. One time I saw like a floating chair in my in like the corner of my eyes. Don't know what that was about. But this time it was like a person was there, and I know for a fact it was, and like I got so freaked out. I like my fight or flight went out, and I chose fight, and I like booked it towards this thing that was there, and it ran off into the hallway and just disappeared.
You like saw it run?
Yeah, it like turned around and just fucking and booked it. And I was like, as soon as I like got up, I like, because I was like, was that Maddie? Because it was like her height, had kind of like her hair. It was like really weird. And it was like wearing this like white like outfit. I don't really know what it was. I couldn't really.
How did you not tell us this every time it happened, and as soon as it happened this last time?
I texted Aaron about it, but I don't know. It was just because like the other times I've been like, okay, I must have been like fucking dreaming something. Yeah. I awoke, and it was like something was there, and I just don't remember it in my dream. Because as you guys know, I don't have dreams. The only dreams I have, as edgy as it sounds, is nightmares. It's really the only like dreams. I don't really have like good dreams, or at least
You have them, you just don't remember them.
Yeah, exactly. Or at least I don't remember them. The only ones that I do are like the scary ones. But yeah, this time I know for a fact I saw something, and I look out into like the hallway and I go like, hey, hello, is anyone there? And like nothing, obviously. And I'm like, what the hell? So I call my my mom, and I'm like, I need you in my room like right now. Because I was like, I don't know what the fuck I saw. I think I'm fucking crazy. And like, this is not like the only time I've had this happen where I've seen something like in my room or like looking at me or watching me. And
you said, Bryce, I can't keep watching you play the basement level in Last of Us.
And yeah, no, it just fucking, it was crazy. The lurkers are no longer in chat. They are in my room because they keep fucking watching me while I'm sleeping.
Okay, hold on. I've got a couple things to say about this.
Okay.
I could not call you crazy and then like talk about all the things that I've seen, like the thing that was in my room at home, and then I saw the same exact thing in my room here. Like, yeah, I could not call you crazy and then talk about that so boldly. So I get that. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, it was insane.
My second thing is, and this is directed straight to Aaron. Aaron, it's actually crazy to me that like you're willing to fight me off of my best friend, but not the freaking ghosts in his room. Okay, you're the things that might actually be trying to attack him. So I can't believe this. Selfish much? Yeah. Oh shit. Are we back on this? Oh, dang! Wait, y'all.
We're back. We're here. Ryan showed up. So Ryan showed up.
I think that Josh, you are I say this. The amount of emotional disturbances you've been put through for you to somehow not be diagnosed with some form of psychosis would enter the realm of abnormal psychology in and of itself. So
if it's psychosis, that would be fire, but it's weird. Again, like I even said this at the time to y'all, is like, and Bryce, I don't know if you feel the same way about your own experiences, but like I'm not saying that I would like ride and die for the fact that I saw a ghost. Okay, like I don't know what it was, like I don't know what was going on. Like sure, I could have just been like tweaking or something, but like it was just so weird and so real, and it happened twice.
For it to have been at your home and then at your apartment, Like that's not some sort of.
Yeah, is that like a haunted device or like fucking like apparition? We've made it, by the way. We've made it to the glowstone
We did
level.
make it to the ghost
We're
level.
here.
Y'all
Just
have.
fucking fell off.
I'm
back
waiting
to
for
the
you,
shooting
Ryan.
staircase.
Anyway,
Um,
but
yeah, if that's the case, it's his effing couch pillows.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So Josh, do you want to tell the story on like the ghost that you see at your apartment?
Sure. Yeah, I guess if it's topical. And
Well, should we tear apart Bryce's first? Should we?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I don't want. Yeah, like let's do your. I'm gonna wait here for Ryan, but yeah, let's go ahead and.
Well, that's not hard for the stream. Y'all go for it.
Um,
Go play. Go play. Go play outside.
Josh, you love to play. Go play.
It might take me forever. Go play.
hold on. Wait. Hold on. I just. I'm gonna. Kathy, I'm gonna show you this. If this is not cool, let me know later. Sorry. Okay, so Kathy just texted me and said, right when you were talking about ghosts, my rainbow light turned itself off, and it's never done that before. Hey.
Turn itself off or on?
Off.
That's scary. That's terrifying.
It's scary. Less scary that it's off than on. I will say.
Yeah, exactly. Like if that shit like all of a sudden like just turns off, I would freak out.
Yeah, that is weird. I'm telling you, maybe like here's the thing. I haven't had any like paranormal, or I don't know. I feel weird saying paranormal because again, I feel like I'm like it was ghost.
Yeah.
But like
I feel crazy when I say it's ghost.
I know, same. Like I haven't had anything like that in a long time, or whatever. And I've really been curious about that, like what's going on. But I don't know. But that's it. But anyways, back to Bryce. And then I'll talk about mine in a bit. But that's crazy. Yeah, that's scary. I think I feel like I even remember you saying that once though. Yeah, I almost feel like I remember one time.
I've had multiple occurrences with my family having like ghosts. So one time in my like old house, my parents had like this bathroom, and my mom every time she'd wake up, she'd see a figure in like the doorway of like the house, and she'd always be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Try to get my dad up to like look at it, and it would be gone. And so, my mom like was like told my dad about it and was like, "Hey, I've seen this multiple times. I need you to stay up to see if you can see this." And he stays up and he sees it. He like sees the thing that my mom was talking about. And every time my mom was like telling the like ghost to go away, it wouldn't listen. But as soon as my dad did, it went away, which is like kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing. It's like again, like I wouldn't just sit here and be like, oh, like these are ghosts, but they're weird. Like it's like there's like weird things about it where I'm like, what the hell?
But it's Bryce. This happened to you in 2 different homes.
This is okay. So this is different. I haven't seen one personally until recently. Like this.
Statistically, what is the probability that a family would?
My sister actually saw a ghost, and we think it was my grandmother, because we were emptying out her attic, and Maddie was like a baby, and we were emptying out the attic, and she there was a rocking chair that was like rocking back and forth, and my sister kept laughing at it. And she was like a baby, like a toddler at the time, and my parents were like, "That's weird." Like that, obviously, she's a toddler. We can't say, "Was it a ghost?" Like I don't know, but it could be. And I think that was But every time I've seen a ghost so far in my room, it has been over the past 2 years, spread out, but it's gotten more and more consistent over this past year.
So I guess your grandmother didn't die in that house.
No.
So.
But we do have her piano, so it could like.
Your thought process, I guess, if you are someone who believes in ghosts and believes that these are ghosts, that it doesn't matter whether or not somebody died in the house or even the proximity, but that maybe there's an object there that somebody could latch onto, no matter where they die, that they could.
Yeah, but what's weird is that it's like a different ghost, it seems like each time. Like, I have yet to see the same thing come back. It's always been something different. Like, one time it was an old man. Another time it was like a teenager with like an afro or like a poofy like hair. And then this time it was like a girl in white clothing with like black hair.
And they all do the same peeking over the door
No,
thing?
they don't always do that. Like the teenager was like above like my bed. It's like right here. You guys know, you've been over, but it's like at the foot of my bed in that left corner. He was standing right there, and as soon as I like reached for the light, he like disappeared. Another weird time, which I don't know if, like I said, like it could be like me like dreaming, not knowing I'm dreaming because I don't remember it, and I see like a chair right where my chair is right now. Like an old tiny like wooden chair spinning like in the air.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember where to go, Josh.
It's down here.
The chair makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like that part I'm crazy. Like I have to be crazy for that.
The other ones, I mean, you'd have to kind of totally change your understanding of ghosts, right? You have to think that there was something in your house
Yeah.
that allowed ghosts
But it's
from
like
anywhere.
only my room and like the hallway that like
Well,
is
you're just the one that
connected to
witnessed
my
it.
room. That's true.
Bryce could be like a clairvoyant or something.
But why would they be
Why now?
in that area?
I don't know.
Why are they walking into some random house?
Maybe they're
You
called
know?
to Bryce because he's a clairvoyant. You can see him.
Yeah, maybe I need to help them.
Called to is an interesting theory.
And every time I just try to fight them. Every time I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, you want these fucking hands? Get the fuck out.
Yeah, dude. That's kind of spooky.
Yeah. That's
But
what
I was gonna
happened.
say you could easily find out
That's
if
why
somebody.
I'm so
had-
tired today is because I couldn't
Great.
sleep last night because of that.
It set me all the way back to the beginning.
No way.
I'm talking
the,
like the
the
beginning
nether.
of the entire thing.
No.
Like back to the beginning of the whole thing.
You're kidding.
Man, fuck all the ghost shit. This is the scariest thing ever. This is some bullshit. I forgot. I remembered why we started going Joker mode.
Yeah.
Because I
God.
thought that they gotta walk up that staircase a million times, and now I have to start over again and kill myself. Yeah, no, that's whack. Who's to say? Like, if it is ghosts or something, yeah, it's hard to say like what that would be, like, or why they're visiting you like that.
I will say the glowstone level has a really good like pattern to it.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I like the glowstone level, except please, just more checkpoints, please. That's whack.
Maybe you need to set up like a Kevin McAllister series of intricate traps.
I should. Maybe I'll catch one and question it and say, "Do you think I'm hot? Are you obsessed with me?"
Maybe they just think you're hot.
Yeah.
I don't
that's what
know,
I'm saying.
dude.
What do you think, Chad?
Fuck, dude.
I don't really have the
I
jawline
think-
that Josh does, so it's not really fair.
Dude, I
can't
think
cut
once
class
you
with this
start like talking to them and shit, it's like you have a problem on your hand.
Yeah.
Like,
thing. Oh,
I
you're
think,
not
I think,
supposed to?
No.
It's
Oh,
like, it's
bro,
like,
I'd be
because
chatting
that-
them up.
because
I'd be like, "Hey, get the
because
fuck out of
then
here,
you're-
bro."
Because then you're like kind of inviting them to interact with you, to engage with you and stuff. So if it's not something that you're wanting, then you shouldn't be doing it. I don't think anyone should be doing it personally, but I don't know. I might sound like a pussy for that, but I think that personally, it's regardless of what you believe, it's like that's like just it's something that you don't understand, right? And so just on the off chance that like it's real and there are rules you don't know about, like you shouldn't even play the game at all.
Yeah.
Whatever. So like that's like so after I started like I would never really go on the record of like these are ghosts, but once I started like seeing things, like I really quickly made the decision to like even if I saw something to like just continue going about what I was doing previously, because I was just like I don't want to even acknowledge it, like I don't want to like look at it and freak out. I don't want to like say anything or like run and hide or whatever. Like I'm just gonna continue about as if I had never seen it, which is hard to do because it's shocking.
Yeah.
Again, it hasn't happened in a long time, but it's like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna like interact with this thing and give it more reason to keep trying to interact with me because who knows what it is or what's going on. And the odd chance it's a ghost or some sort of malevolent force that I don't know how to deal with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's just scary, dude. I haven't seen anything or heard anything in a long time, and like
I think it's maybe
curious about
because
that.
you've been just ignoring him.
Mayhaps, yeah. I mean, it could
So
be
maybe
it.
that's just what I need to start doing.
Well, too bad you just said out loud in the room where all the hauntings happen what you're feeling and thinking and noticing and observing yourself. What if your sister just has a very diverse group of friends?
That is true. Yeah, maybe she's just chill like that. I woke her up like last night, and I was like, "Hey, were you up?" And she was like, "No, I was asleep." And I was like, "Great, fantastic."
Maybe your house is like, unbeknownst to you, like CIA spy training grounds.
Hmm.
That was better than a uh-huh.
I think that like the stuff that was like weird about like anything that I would see or like experience, save for the one thing that I saw the 2 times. That was only a solo thing, but like everything else like was being experienced as well by like Kathy and Benny and stuff. Like, and they would come and talk about it before I would even have the chance to bring it up to them.
Joshua,
so,
I'll tell
like-
you exactly what's happened in your situation.
Carbon monoxide poisoning.
No, y'all have absolutely got mold in that building from all the water damage that happened to the other
True.
Thanks. That's gonna make you lose your mind.
Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 7.
True.
The mold.
And let's not forget the very real circumstances of mass hallucination.
True. I haven't ruled any of that out. But I'll be talking about it as it goes. The one, I don't know. I maybe I'm just tweaking or something, but who's to say? It was just weird, very strange. It felt different than just being like, oh, I'm tweaking, or like I thought I heard something in the night. You know what I mean? Like it felt very different than that. Like it felt like someone was in the room with me both times, and both times it was like I've tried to explain it before, but it's like like when things are like pitch or like silent, there's still always like a little bit of noise.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and even if that noise is just like kind of in your head, like it might just be like sort of like noise that you're hearing in your brain or whatever. It was like both times I saw the thing, there was just no noise, period. Like nothing at all. Like nothing in my head, nothing, like kind of like I guess just ambient white noise that's just in rooms and stuff. Like
Have you been checked for a mini stroke?
I have not. Which is weird though. Oh dang it. I forgot the gravity changes on you. Bryce, did you die or did you complete the level?
I completed the level.
Oh, I saw that run. Ha. It's fine. I hate this stupid staircase, bro.
I know.
They could have just made a ladder.
My boys.
Anything.
They're coming up. Yo, what's up, my boys? Giggums is here.
I wonder what, like, before us doing this right now, when was the last time anyone played this, do you think?
This was definitely made in like 1.7, like 2013.
Yeah. I wonder if this is kind of like a...
Because it's all wool and glowstone and iron blocks. Like this is almost alpha.
Which one?
Which one?
There's more?
That's what I was gonna say.
Joker 2?
Definitely.
We excited for Glowstone, for Joker 2?
Of course, dude. I'm so excited. The fact that it's gonna be a musical gives me so much faith.
I know.
Like that's so creative and just sounds just fun.
Yeah, because before I was like, no, but then as soon as they're like, it'll be because never mind.
Do you know who directed the first one?
What's his name?
Also, I had no idea Martin Scorsese did Taxi Driver.
Yeah, that's like one of his most famous movies ever.
I know. I know of Taxi Driver and I've watched it, but I had no clue that was Martin Scorsese.
That's one of Reed's favorite movies.
Really? Then he must
Might
have
be his
loved
favorite movie.
Joker.
He loves that and Casino a lot.
Casino. Ocean's 11.
I don't know. That's a totally different movie.
Did you guys watch? I know Bryce did. Brian, did you watch Dune?
Dune?
Yeah.
I just watched it a few weeks ago for the first time.
What do you think?
Nothing happened at all.
You drive me crazy sometimes, Ryan. You drive me Joker mode.
Wait, I thought we talked about this already.
Dude, you just simplify the movie down as nothing happened. I
When have
can't
I
believe
ever-
that, dude.
When have I ever not been a reductionist? But tell me I'm wrong. Like nothing happened the whole time.
That's crazy. You don't learn about the world at all that they're on. Nothing
You-
happens.
You kind of don't.
I'm losing my mind, Josh. Josh,
I
what
have
do
yet
you
to
think?
see it.
Do
I
you-
haven't seen it, so I can tell you.
Okay, all right.
It's on my
I will
list,
be
but-
going to see Dune 2 when it comes out opening night with my dad. Very excited. Now, I love the director of Dune because he did Blade Runner 2049. I think he did Arrival as well. He's just phenomenal sci-fi director. He's one of the greats right now. Probably one of the best sci-fi directors we have alive right now. And just to see him work and like the visuals he provides, the worlds that he like creates or directs, is phenomenal. It's incredible.
I'm ready for like a new sci-fi thing.
What do you mean?
You know, because it's like we keep on getting all these like remakes or like
Book adaptations.
stuff. It's like let's get something new. Like it's like because when they came out with Alien, it was like wow. You know what I mean? Like let's get something new.
Yeah.
All right, let's make one right now.
All right.
How about you're doing you work in a lab and you're doing like research on like something to make like a superhuman or something, but it turns out that it's actually like some kind of like virus you created and it's kind of like turns people into like zombies. And I'm thinking we call it the T virus. Oh, okay.
Should we? Okay. Alright, actually, that might have been the funniest place to cut you off. I think. But okay. So, but if we're actually gonna try and come up with something, I think we should yes and it. You know what I mean? Like we should pass it off.
Just keep
and,
going.
Like, yes,
All right.
and then.
All right.
Okay.
Get us started.
This like starting it off is the hard part because I've really got to set a scene here.
I know.
Okay, what if you're like a dog or something and we're seeing through your eyes in a post-apocalyptic world?
Okay.
Cut halfway through the movie.
Whoa.
And we find
I
out
said no exposition. None.
Zero. We actually it is exposition. We find out that all dogs are robots.
Oh.
Wait, I think this is a Black Mirror episode. This is exactly that one black and white Black Mirror episode. Yeah.
Okay, start over.
Start over.
Okay, Josh.
You start us off.
Okay. Alright. It's a team of people on a spaceship out of space. I don't know what they're doing. They're on some sort of science mission.
I mean,
you know,
you could just start us off with there. Like.
Okay, this is the new movie called ISS.
Hold on. And then, you get a transmission that there's like some sort of a escape pod type vessel or whatever outside that's asking to be let in.
There's nothing on board except for a coffin.
Interesting. Alright, Brad, what you got?
I'm sorry, I was reading chat. What'd you say?
We didn't have any chat.
No, I was reading the Minecraft chat.
So Joshua said that you're on a space mission. You're on a spaceship.
Yep.
And he said that there's a distress signal from like a escape pod or something. And
It's
so
like you're getting a transmission from like an escape pod type vessel that showed up outside of your ship and is asking to be let inside.
yeah, and I said
Is
that
it speaking like English, like the language that
It's a signal, like
Okay.
it's just a signal, yeah. And then I said that you bring it on board, and all that's inside is a coffin.
Ooh. The coffin is completely sealed. It looks like it was never even opened to put something in. It just is the shape of a coffin. And terrible things start to happen around the space crew. One of them goes.
Whoa. There's too many. There's too
That's
many
too much.
ands.
Too much.
There's
Okay.
too many ands.
Sorry. Okay, so the coffin is completely sealed, and it doesn't even look like it's ever even been opened, as in like nothing was put inside of it. Just sealed coffin. It looks like one of those.
Okay. Okay. Upon further inspection, though, like the signal was not coming from the ship, but the coffin itself.
Hmm. All right, so you find a way to carve it open. It somehow we've established that it clearly has never been opened before.
It looks like this.
Well, who knows? You have to literally it's not carved. It's one solid block of wood. But you make the carving, but it's hollow, right? So you get it open for the first time.
Okay.
And inside is some sort of transponder that was able to make that signal. And there's a bloody handprint on the top from inside. And it's
Okay.
still wet.
Okay. Your main character looks at the handprint and puts its handprint next to it, and it matches.
That's good. I like that.
Oh. That's good.
I like this
Okay,
creative writing we're doing right now.
Yeah, seriously. Okay, everybody, like the other members of the crew start, like it kind of starts like some sort of infighting and stuff because other members of the crew believe that the main character like must have some sort of knowledge of this. The main character insists that they do not.
So it's like they're not trusting now of the main character.
Yeah, they're
Right.
like, come
They're
on, man, you
skeptical.
have to know something about this. Like, there's no way. And then the main character says, I don't know what this is. But tensions are rising.
Right.
All right. One of your crewmates.
It's so hard to wrap this around to an interesting conclusion.
I know because
no, I've got
It's,
an
like,
idea.
so
I'm trying to figure out how to word it. You all start doing an investigation of the ship, and so you're all kind of splitting up to do it. And you find a name tag, a badge, like an ID card of one of your crewmates, and it's like bloody. But you just saw them, and you hit
do you want to end it on that?
You hit the imposter button.
Dude, is this just an Among Us? we're making Among Us. That'd be pretty awesome. To be
Call
honest.
everybody to a meeting, and they're still there. They're still there, and they have their name tag.
Okay.
So wait, has this gone down like the joke trail of Among Us?
Yeah, are we the joke trail? Is
No,
it now Among Us?
I see some avenues in which you could keep
Dude,
this going.
I have no idea on how to like conclude the bloody handprint to be like rewarding to like see like how it even got there in the first place, you know?
Really hard part of the game. If I fall, I die and then start over again.
Yeah, me and Ryan are already starting over. We've been roughing it out.
I'm almost.
I'm doing this
Same.
so like my mind is not doing it. My fingers are just going.
That's why Minecraft parkour is awesome.
Yeah, Sam. I just.
Who's next? Is it Bryce?
Yeah, it's me.
Or Josh?
I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out. So they call a meeting and they see that the badge is still on the individual that they saw.
Yeah.
They bring it up, and I'm assuming it's the main character that finds the badge.
I
Yeah.
just died.
They bring it up, and the crew then gets even more suspicious of the main character and ends up locking them in the like same coffin that they like put him in.
Okay. I have an idea of where this could end up. Like I have kind of the rest of the story figured out. Should I tell you or should we keep going in a circle?
I also have a way that we could end it, but I think it won't be as cool because
Okay.
it's the only logical thing that I can think that could happen.
Okay, I also kind of have an ending. I like mine will probably be a little bit vague because I don't have all the details for it, but I kind of have like this is probably what it is. Okay, but let's hear everybody's kind of
Okay.
conclusion, right?
So here's mine. The main character is actually some kind of like trickster god, and they're actually placing all of this fake evidence for everybody to spiral and lose their minds in a confined space, push the limits, see what they will do. They aren't engaging in any sort of violence or anything themselves, but they're only there to see what chaos they can stir up.
Like
And,
a Loki kind of thing. Like
Sure, and like everybody dies in the end except the main guy, and he just goes on to his next little thing. And nobody is ever gonna find out what happened, and somebody just comes across the spaceship, which without anybody,
Sorry.
Without-
Please! Okay, sorry.
without anybody
That's
manning it, it crashes back to Earth at some point, and it's just got all this murder and all this stuff in it from everybody turning on each other,
Word.
and you're just missing.
All right. What do you got, Bryce?
And it was the main
Um,
character.
So the god part is like kind of cool. I'm curious on how we would make it like hint to like that this person's not like our main character is not person, like it is some astral being or whatever. I was thinking more in like the sci-fi thing. They seal him in the coffin, and out of just pure blatant not trusting the person, they send him out in the same coffin that he's put in. And as he like slowly like decays through space, he has like a bloody handprint from like whatever happens on the ship, or like while he's being dragged through the ship to be put back in the coffin. His like hand ends up like getting cut while being put in, puts the handprint on, sends out, and he ends up getting transported into like a black hole, which like basically disforms and like disconnects his body from the coffin, while also like causing the coffin maybe through like the sun like melting it to where it looks like it hasn't even been opened, and like the black hole like transforming it, something along those lines.
I do like the idea, like I could even put that in mind, of maybe they think it's him at some point, so they put him in the coffin to see if like anybody else still dies or whatever else happens. And because he has the ability to like fake whatever, then someone does still die or something still happens while he's in there and being monitored, and it like lets him get away with it. You could even have, like you asked, like how would you allude to him being some sort of trickster god?
Yeah.
You could have like the first scene of seeing him, what could look like almost just like a camera pan against him, or it's like the very last seconds of what looks like he's just walking into the spaceship, like the door closing behind him, and you don't think anything of it at the beginning.
Yeah,
but then
because
when you
it's
watch
just like
it,
him opening like
yeah,
the
when you watch it again, you realize, wait, that door leads to outside. Something like that.
Interesting. Like it could make you maybe thinking the character's like this is like him entering the spaceship, and then you cut, and then it could be like, oh, okay, they're in space now. I can see you could do some interesting shots, like cinematography with that to make it like fool the watcher.
Or on a
Josh, what
first
do you
watch,
think?
you wouldn't have ever thought.
Yeah, I think that sounds really cool. But I think the one of the things that I'd say that mixes a little bit more fantasy than into the science fiction.
I think that's the point of space. Is like you have no clue what's out there.
Yeah, I mean exactly.
And it could just be
Yeah.
this sort of like eldritch horror sort of.
Yeah, dude,
thing.
eldritch space horror sounds sick, but I guess that's like
Yeah.
kind of alien, like a little bit. I think like doesn't aliens like kind of look like eldritch like?
Depends.
We don't know what aliens look like.
No. Like Ridley Scott's aliens.
Oh, I don't know.
Josh, what do you think? Do you think they look eldritch?
They can.
All right, Josh, how do you want to end this off?
Okay. I think that as like the story goes on, like certain characters, like their motives or their certain things, I guess, start to not line up. Like they start to not be the same.
Wait, say that one more time.
So I think that like as it goes on and kind of like everyone's trying to figure out what happens and like the main character interacts with all the other members of the ship and stuff, like their motives or things about them start to become inconsistent or whatever. And I don't know how it leads up to this point, but I think ultimately it ends up that none of it was ever real, and the main character has been on an escape pod for some unknown reason. We don't know why he was on the escape pod, but for a long enough amount of time that like this whole thing he hallucinated. So like when people's motives start becoming unclear, you think it's because of something having to do with the coffin. Like maybe it's some sort of imposter type situation. Like did they all get replaced by aliens? Like is what's going on? But then it turns out none of that is actually even the case at all. I mean, this guy's just been alone by himself, drifting through space with nowhere to go and no one to come get him, and so he's gone crazy. He made all this up.
I like that.
I think it'd be cool to be like a shapeshifter.
Yeah, like I
think that would
love
be
the
really
idea of
cool.
cosmic horror. I think it's so good. But then like I was like, oh wait, I don't know if this in my vision, I was like, I think this goes a different direction than originally I like wanted to, because like I love cosmic horror, but I think that works up, that's like almost different, where it's like you encounter something you can't understand and they like have some sort of broader understanding of you than you do of it, I guess. But I couldn't find out a way to write that in.
Yeah, and I think also like the shapeshifter wall of fun concept, like that's done.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like the thing. Like the thing was the culmination of shape-shifting horror, and it just fucking is awesome. I think there's very few movies like what was that one movie? It was like kind of like a monster movie, but it was like masquerading into like it was like the twist at the end. I can't remember. It was a new movie. It wasn't Barbarian.
Well, don't say that.
No, I can't remember the name of it.
You're probably thinking of The Green Knight. I haven't seen it, but I think it's got something supernatural.
I want to watch The Green Knight, but no, it's I don't know. I think Josh and I talked about it a long while ago. I went to see it with Aaron.
What are you thinking about? Like, wait, I don't understand.
It's like the monster's like in the back of her head, and it like does that like.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember what that movie's called, but I think that's a really cool.
Shoot. Yeah, what is that called?
I don't remember the movie it's called, which sucks because I really thought it was cool.
Yeah, that was a cool one. What was that called? I don't remember. Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
That's the only thing that's like a new shape shifting like thing, because it like kind of puts the shape shifting thing like not necessarily it's like it's transforming into a being. It's like it's attached to somebody, which I think is really a cool idea. Like kind of like a parasite.
Yeah, what was that thing called? Malignant.
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Oh, yeah. Maleficent, the Disney movie.
Maleficent, yes. Malignant. Yeah, that was good. That's right.
Yeah, Big Toe Girl knows.
Big Toe Girl,
she came back.
Big Toe Girl.
I think she typed that before you said malignant.
Probably.
Beat me to it. She said.
Yeah. Yeah, Malignant was good.
Yeah. Aaron, what you think of Malignant? Did you like it? I know you're not a huge horror fan. I thought it was really cool. especially like the police station scene where she like kills all those cops.
Yeah,
I know
that was
Ryan
great.
would have loved that. They filmed that and they said this one's for Ryan. Dude,
Haven't
Aaron,
seen it.
we saw *Malignant* together. We watched it in the man cave, I believe.
Then why was she there?
Nice.
What?
How do you know the ending then?
Yeah, how'd you know what I was talking about when you said *Malignant*? You had to have seen it.
Is there a coffin around that seal that has a bloody inside?
Yo, we gotta
Somewhere.
write that. That shit sounds kind of
What's
fire
happening?
though.
What's going on?
Aaron, did you hear our idea for our next sci-fi movie coming out this summer?
No. The glowstone level.
The glowstone level.
Fuck the glowstone level. I think I've restarted like 3 times. I get faster every time though.
It's true. I'm at 10.
All right,
minutes, I
Bryce,
think.
start a new one.
Start a new one. I googled "monster in head" movie, and now I actually remember it, and it was very good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Girly pop, I knew you liked it.
So her answer to how did she know the ending wasn't even that she'd actually seen it, but that she Googled it, but also, yes, she had seen it.
She remembered it, I think, once she looked at like all the shots from the movie and like what the monster
in
was.
head. Yeah. Can't remember what his name was, but
Scribbles.
Scribbles.
All right, Bryce, what you got?
Hold on, I'm about to beat the glowstone level. Just give me 1 second.
uh-oh.
Okay, there's a man playing on the glowstone level, and he's died 38 times.
Would you consider The Lobster a sci-fi?
No.
What would you consider that?
AU.
Australian?
It's actually just Colin Farrell fanfic.
Gabriel is the monster. You're right. Thank you, Aaron.
Gabriel is the monster.
Gabriel is the
Man,
monster.
we're just spoiling it.
Hey, y'all see my
Someone's like, the twist. No, I was gonna watch that.
I think
I was gonna watch Malignant tonight.
Look, the only other person here I think is Kathy.
No lobster.
So-
Yeah, no. Aaron did not like The Lobster. She did not like that movie at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't really into lobster either, to be honest.
Yeah.
Better than the other.
I love
Feel
Killing of
like
the
we
Sacred Deer. I really like that one.
Nah, lame.
I literally watched The Lobster to watch Killing of a Sacred Deer and then didn't.
Why did you? You don't have to
Wait.
watch what was.
Yeah, they're not
Because-
canonical.
No. I think they are both connected.
No.
What?
In a weird way, like they're not like straight up, but yeah, it was when.
No, that would be impossible.
I'll tell you.
The whole point is that if the law says that you cannot, if you don't have, you have marriage license are like by law, you have to be with a person, or else you get turned into an animal. So I think
don't
that'd be
know
a,
what to tell
I
you.
think that'd be a big discussion. And
Like I don't. Again, it's not like a direct sequel, or it's like a weird thing. I can't remember how it's like one of those weird bizarro times.
Is it like a theory or is it like actually?
I remember it being confirmed when it came out, which is why I watched The Lobster in the first place. But I may be misremembering this. I might be tweaking, but I swear that's why I watched The Lobster in the first place. Was because
Alright.
I thought Killing with Sacred Deer seemed so interesting. But then
We
I was
need-
like,
Colin Farrell whore. So
we need Aaron to be our guy in the chair.
yeah, Aaron does need to be our guy in the chair. That is true.
Aaron, look this up. They connected.
Yeah, look this up for us. Is The Lobster and Killing of the Sacred Deer connected?
I hope I'm not tweaking. Though.
I think you might be tweaking, Josh.
I don't know. I saw something.
I think you might be tweaking.
I would believe that director would be like, yeah, no, they're connected.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
And people are like, how? I'm like, two
They
Colin
both have
Farrells.
Colin Farrell.
Two Colin Farrells.
Did you guys ever see Tusk?
Who?
No.
Tusk,
What's that?
the Walrus movie.
The Walrus movie? No, I never saw Tusk.
Okay. All right.
What's it about? A walrus?
Y'all, you're gonna have to watch it. I don't want to say anything.
Okay. I'll watch that tonight. Put it on the list.
That's the like movie description if you look at my Google.
Yeah, it's such a bizarre film that
Yeah, it says, I don't want to tell you about it. I want you to watch it.
Yeah.
It says, nah. You got to get on this one yourself. Lock down, strap in.
Lock in.
It looks like
it's
they're not official. The people on Reddit speculate they are connected. I got to first.
Okay, yeah, it's Reddit.
I'm like Johnny Acorn. What's his name? Jimmy Tacos.
Yeah,
And the one
Jimmy Taco
Jimmy
gets
Taco.
out his lines before
Who's
he
faster
can.
than the guy? That's such a.
I'll
I love
get
that whole
line
like.
next time.
I love that whole like 7-minute long skit. So
Like,
stupid.
I can't, guys. I love my wife.
I love my
I
wife.
wish I had said that. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate.
Thanks for being our man in the chair.
Reddit is
Reddit
academic literature.
literature.
Amen,
Oh,
brother.
No, we got a
You know
film
what?
selling
Okay.
chat, dude.
Wait, no. Fun fact: I did cite Reddit in a paper for college.
Was it an
last
Ava
semester.
paper?
You
No,
can't
it was not.
cite Reddit, can you? Unless you're
Yeah,
quoting
I
like.
because I needed it for like a poll or whatever. I cited Reddit poll, and my teacher let it slide. They're like, yeah, okay.
Let's go.
I cited 2 different Reddit polls actually, and yeah, they found it. I didn't think I would get away with it, but I literally was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I was gonna freaking throw this in.
No. The glowstone level.
Dude, I've walked up this stupid fucking staircase like 76
Have you guys
times
beaten
now.
the level yet?
No.
That's crazy.
I keep
I
getting
finally got
close.
back inside of this sphere. I finally just got back inside this sphere.
I'm
Yeah, I
so
literally keep
glad
getting
I am the
closer
one
to that
streaming,
freaking
dude. I've beaten this level so many times.
Bryce. Shut up. How many times you beat the level? You got I beat it. I'm down.
Aaron, are you gonna cite any of Reddit in your graduate level papers? I think you should. Give Reddit
Look, if
some
I got
time in
away
this-
with it, and look, my teacher was teaching a graduate level class, and I got away with it. So I'm just saying.
Wait, you were in a graduate level class?
The guy was super pissed because he was like, he got demoted and wasn't allowed to teach those anymore, so he taught our class like a graduate level course.
That's crazy.
Well, did maybe all of the credibility about this Reddit
That's true.
citation
good
go out the window?
That is a good point. But still.
What do you
it
fight
worked.
for?
I was like, I got away with it.
Well, that's
Well,
something to do
here's
with
the thing,
it.
I got away with it, and then I gave it to Sony. Okay, so Sony got a favor from me.
They're now blacklisting you from every.
2 separate Reddit polls.
There's like some Sony exec right now like being a lurker in our Dead Zone stream.
They're like, no fucking way. 2 Reddit polls. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 2 Reddit polls. Yes, sir.
I got 2 Reddit polls.
It was good. It was helpful for demographic information.
Aaron,
You have to
how about-
remember though.
Aaron, how about you start us off with the science fiction?
You have to remember though, Josh. The poll doesn't say how many people believe this, but how many Reddit users who like to vote in polls.
No, I referenced that. I said I talked about like the weird credibility aspect of it, but it still worked.
I need like a separate camera on my fingers to show off the like very technical. Like a caveman would look at what I'm doing right now with just my fingers and think that I was
Aaron, I
probably
said come up with a starter or like a setting for our next sci-fi novel that we're gonna write. So give us like a starter, and we'll bounce off of it.
Okay, I've got an idea. There's like 3 guys. 2 of them are brothers.
Are you sure not 3 of them are waiters?
Yeah, and then they like discover like this sort of like crash site, and they've got this camera with them the whole time. And
Chronicle.
Yo, Chronicle!
This is fucking
Yo,
Chronicle.
Chronicle drop! Chronicle drop!
it is Chronicle.
It is Chronicle.
I
Yeah.
love that movie. Aaron
Get
has seen
Chronicle
I don't
out
know
of
if you
my
guys knew this, but
mentions.
Aaron has seen Chronicle like 6 times.
Hashtag get Chronicle.
I'm not even
Okay.
joking. She has seen it 6 times.
On her own or with you?
Yeah, on her own.
That's funny because I've seen it one time, and that was like
watched it
15 years
once,
ago.
Yeah. But
I've
she's
probably
seen
seen
it
Chronicle
so many
6 times, bro. I've seen Chronicle about 6 times.
Yeah.
Sick of fucking Chronicle, dude.
You're
Yes,
sick
it's
of
a
it?
good movie. It's a good movie. I get it. I'm so sick of seeing fucking Chronicle.
I mean,
wanna
it's
watch
been
it
at
again.
least 5 years since you've seen Chronicle. I think it's time
Absolutely.
to
It's
see
not.
Chronicle again.
It's okay. I'm alright. I've seen it now.
The soaker. The
Soaker,
soaker,
the soaker
is in the game.
All 3 of you are stuck in an upside down bathroom and a poop smoothie monster is trying to get out. Aaron, shut the hell up, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, who said the soaker and why? And why is that like the P kink Joker?
The soaker just joined the server.
Oh, so it's not P kink Joker, the
It
soaker.
could be. All you gotta do is ask him.
You want to know how I got these scars? Someone peed so hard in my mouth.
Watch how hard I can
Sorry.
piss.
Aaron says sci-fi movie plot.
Oh yeah, she's giving us a primer.
Oh,
All 3 of you are stuck in an upside down bathroom and a poop
Wait.
smoothie monster is trying to
Wait.
go down your throats.
What does the primer do?
It's like what you start off, like where you start the yes and.
Bryce.
What?
The primer is another form of the Joker. Get it together. What does the primer do? How did he get his scars?
Yo, wait, stop.
He only
no.
uses
Wait,
numbers that
everybody,
are 1, 3.
Shut up. Look at y'all's webcams right now. Look at y'all's webcams.
Okay.
I am the primer, dude. It's me. I'm the primer. I don't know what he does, but I am him.
Oh, come on, mine was good. I used numbers 1, 3, 5, and 7.
Bryce, that's a joke I would make. Josh hated it, but loved it.
What? What did you say, bro?
Bryce's primer joke was like, I can only use numbers 1, 3, and 5, and 7.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
The primer be like, I'm not here for the color, just the first coat.
Just the first.
Just the first coat.
No, we've all come up with our own version of the.
The
fucking
soaker is
primer.
is what the
There's
Mormons
one
don't
soaker,
want
but
us
3
to-
primers.
The soaker is what
Yo,
the
the 3
Mormons
primer
don't wanna
brothers.
tell us.
It's the 3 primer brothers.
Look, but the fact that there are 3 primers makes the one guy that's in a prime numbers really happy. He said, "At least there aren't 4."
Thank God.
Oh God, we stopped there. Clip that. Somebody clip that.
Clip that.
Ugh.
One more, and I would have lost my mind.
Guys, I got another soaker. I got a soaker.
At least we stopped there. Sorry, go ahead, Bryce.
A soaker.
Oh,
You
God.
know how I got these scars? I was Mormon.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
You don't get it?
The soaking thing.
The
The Mormon
soaking.
soaking. The Mormon soaking.
What? What is
The Mormons-
soaking?
You don't know what
You
soaking
don't know
is?
soaking?
There every day there's another one.
Okay,
There's
listen.
another YA novel activity. I don't know what to tell you.
Wait, alright, soaker just.
We're the soakers. We're against the Dry Clan.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Alright, Ryan. So soaking is a thing that Mormons do. So Mormons, are very no sex for marriage. So
I
what
get
they do-
their stuff. What is soaking? Yeah.
So yeah, they literally just put their wiener in there and just sit there.
Okay, I've heard of that. I guess I thought that was called something different. But yeah, but then they have somebody rock the beds.
They
that they can
rock the
play.
bed, yeah.
Yeah, it's called soaking.
Yeah, that's
Soaking.
wild. I want to do
The
that.
soaker.
At least we stopped.
So glad we stopped
So
there.
glad we stopped at 3.
I'm only here for the first coat.
Thank God.
I can't believe my version of the primer is what's getting you.
That
That
works
is
so
funny.
good though.
That is funny.
Uh.
It makes me stop there.
Why do you think jokes always end in 3?
yeah, that gets back to the Joker.
Yeah.
He's like, you're supposed to tell jokes in a rule of 3s. Maybe I should be the Joker.
I just fucking died and had to go all the way back again.
Okay, I just got to like a minecart part, but I don't know what to do now.
Oh, you just go off.
Jump
you go
on the other glowstone blocks.
Yeah, you'll see. You have to walk off the edge of one of them or something. You have to like walk outside of the little orb you're in.
Almost just like lost my butthole. Oh my gosh. All right, new T-shirt. The primer.
Alright, cool. So we're building a little universe. We got the
No,
Yeah.
dude, it's like
primer.
a coat, and it's like we make our
Soaker.
first jacket, and it's the primer.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh.
this jump sucks.
Primer.
Yeah, I rock at that one. I suck at the little hallway with the lava blocks.
Mm.
I just did it flawlessly though. Flawless execution on that. Dude, I will beat this fucking level. I will do it.
Have you? Yeah.
I
Have you yet to beat it?
I can't believe how far I am.
I gotta lock in right now.
Once you make it inside the big glowstone ball, you win, Ryan.
Is that true? Don't
Yes.
F with
I'm
me.
not. That is the
Yeah.
truth.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I like fell, but like landed on the. Okay. Did I just win? Did I just beat it? I'm in.
You have to click the sign.
Almost fell out of the water and died.
You have to right click the sign.
You died?
No. I almost. Oh my gosh. I did it. I beat the glowstone level.
Let's go.
But now that I did it, I realize I've done that before.
Yeah. Yeah, we beat the ghost.
Yeah, we've beaten it before. Yeah.
Okay, maybe y'all had. I forgot that I did.
We all
Congratulations.
did it together. It's a group.
This is the most caramelly Dr. Pepper I've ever tasted in my life. I don't know if it's because
Is it a
of
good
like.
thing or a bad
It's
thing?
fine. It's kind of like too much almost. But I wonder if it's because I got my teeth cleaned today and like somehow I'm like getting more flavors or something. I don't even know. I don't even know about this. Something's up in my mouth. Something's going crazy. Gotta figure that out.
Alright. Alright, here we go. It's happening. I'm back to the glowstone, so I can't lose now. I'm locked in. Ah! I didn't die, but I did fall off.
Alright, I gotta lock in, guys. Guys, we should do like a dead zone like teaches, as in like Bryce teaches like I don't know some game to like the other dead zone members, you know? Like whatever like
That's
we're
interesting.
like really good at. So you could be like a Super Mario speed run. You could train us to try to speed run Super Mario 64.
I don't know how to
And,
do that.
Yeah, you've done it before, I thought.
I mean, I don't know like the tactics and tricks to really like speed run it. I can be fast. Bryce, you're not supposed to jump there, idiot.
What?
You just run across.
Wait, you're kidding.
I'm not kidding. You can, if you don't have space above to jump, then you
Yeah, I
can go
know.
1 blocks. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
my
I've been
gosh.
jumping. I do it every time when I win.
Holy
No, you don't
shit,
have to.
dude. That's how I've been dying every single time.
Dude, I keep falling off and have to climb this stupid fucking staircase. I might go Joker mode instead. Look at this.
I'll teach y'all how to read and annotate a
Holy shit.
sociology journalistic article.
Okay. I could teach
Not
you
really.
guys Valorant.
I don't like this idea anymore. I don't think this idea is good.
And And
It's
then
not available
Josh
on
could
Mac.
like teach us how to like build like those like
Gundams.
yeah, those like Gundams.
Well, to be fair, that's you just read the little instruction.
No, I know, but
Read
like
the booklet.
it's something
We could
Josh
do
can
it.
teach us how to read.
passionate about, you know? I think that'd be
Sure,
cool.
we could- Sure. Yeah, absolutely. I can't play Valorant because it won't. They don't. It's not for Mac, right?
Yeah, it actually doesn't work on my computer.
If it worked, I'd play it, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to. They hate Mac users. I wonder why.
Max.
Oh.
Oh, that dog of mine.
Dude, I have to beat this tonight. I'm the only one who hasn't done it yet.
I'm trying to beat my time.
Bryce, take your time. Stop. Rush your path on the staircase. It's hard for me to get up on that.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm trying to beat my time. I'm coming. I'm right behind you. I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm just watching back. Oh my gosh.
That's a clip. That's a clip right
I'm
there.
so sick of this world, dude.
That was so funny.
I don't wanna do this anymore. I hate to go so low.
I can't believe we just got another like Joker joke out of Gloom's Level. Who knew that it had more? It had more
in it.
horses to beat. Yeah.
The glowstone level is the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, for real.
You know what? If we ever hit like a lull or something, we can't figure out.
We
any
gotta come
concept
back.
for Dead Zone. We gotta come back to glowstone for
Yeah.
the lull.
It's just
I tried and true, baby.
It's our bread and butter.
Fuck this level. Can't even beat it. Bryce has beat it like 6 times.
No! Am I dead? Yeah, I died. That's it.
You know, you wouldn't like based on my performance, you would not think that I played Minecraft parkour as much as I did that one.
The primer with the bread and butter be like just one layer of butter. How's that?
I was trying to think of like the baker, but I was like, no, you know, and I was like, it just
Yeah,
doesn't work.
it's done. I think
It's
we've
done.
done
You can't do any more with it.
You've got to let him come to you naturally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, the primer. Thank God it ended in 3.
Thank God we stopped.
Joker, no more, no more.
What y'all doing this weekend?
Working.
Wake.
Work.
What about you, Josh?
Yeah, probably gonna DoorDash a little bit. And hopefully, if I'm feeling like I just hope I feel better because I want to go back to the gym and stuff. I haven't
Yeah.
been to. So hopefully I start feeling better. Oh yeah, and then I gotta at some point I gotta force myself to finish this stupid book, but it's just so awful now.
Well, force yourself. I mean, just well then yeah, force yourself.
Well, it's like because I'm less than 100 pages away.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
you're
like
so
I have
close.
to, but it's like it's just gotten so awful, and I'm like I just hate
What
this.
book is it? Still that vampire book?
No, that I finished that one. That one's good. But it's by the same guy. It's by the same author, and it's called Little Star, and it's about this this family, this husband and wife, and they find like the husband one day finds like a baby in the woods and stuff, and when he like picks it up and starts like instead of crying, it like sings like a perfect A note and then like an E note and like a G note or whatever, and it's like perfect, like no variations, almost like you're listening to like a sine wave or whatever. And so the guy was like, wow, this is crazy. And so like they decide to keep the baby, but they like can't tell anyone they have it because if they tell anyone they found it, they're gonna like take it away from it. But like the husband is like, I have nothing else in my life anymore because he was like a failed musician and like all this stuff, and he's like, and they had a son, but their son like went beast mode and like went crazy one day, so they don't like talk to him. And so they're like, the husband was like, this is like all I have. Like I have nothing else in my life. I just have this baby. And so like the kid like ends up becoming like really weird, and like
and then one day it like murders the parents. And then the estranged son ends up taking it in and like raising it and enters it into like essentially their American Idol competition. And this other girl like sees it and is like blown away by her performance, but like the public perception is like weird because they're like, oh, this kid's voice is so good, like this kid like obviously has an incredible voice, we've never heard anything like this, but they're really off-putting, like they're really weird, and like they don't really perform when they sing, so like we hate her and we hope she gets voted off. But the one girl who sees it on the TV is like, this is the best ever. And so through a series of events, she ends up befriending that girl, and then kind of becomes the one that like writes the music, and the girl sings it, and they become like a little thing, and become like an internet sensation. And it's like, it's not nearly as gripping as Let the Right One In. It's not nearly as solid, but it was an interesting enough concept. And like whenever they like would like do some crazy violence or something, it was like wow, because it was like, it's like such a slow burn, so that when something does happen, it's like oh my god, and it's like crazy.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, this is good. But then it gets like weird because like one day the kind of like lonely girl goes over to the singing girl's house, and the singing girl has like a bunch of other girls over there that are kind of like similar to the lonely girl, and she's like, oh, I'm not special anymore, and she like runs away and like doesn't talk to the girl, and she gets all depressed and sad, and then like eventually they reconvene, and the singing girl is like, here, come with me, kill this random man. And she like kills him, and she's like, oh, now I feel alive, I feel like a badass, so I'm gonna go buy a pair of Doc Marten boots because that symbolizes I'm a badass now. And then like all the other girls that one girl befriended, they be like, the weird girl is like, hey, I bought a wolf pelt, and now everybody take a little bit of it, and we're like a wolf pack. And I was like, all right, what's going on? And it's just gotten so awful and just cringe and weird, and I'm like, I hate this, I hate every bit of this.
Why do women write the best men, but men can't write a single one?
Literally, dude, it's actually so cringe. I don't know, it's like it's so disappointing because Let the Right One In was like really good, it was like really solid, all the way through. It was consistent in its tone and story. Its take on vampire mythology was really, really cool and really well done. It had a lot to say in the subtext and stuff. It was just such a good book. And so I was like, okay, so maybe he can do it again. And no, he cannot. I think he was a one-hit wonder kind of. Shit sucks. But
Maybe he
yeah,
got a ghostwriter.
Maybe. I just have to finish it though, because I'm less than 100 pages, so I might as well. But every time I go to pick it up, I'm like, I just like, ugh.
Maybe it'll totally turn around.
Well, like
be the
the
best
thing
you've read.
is oh my god, I'm back at the beginning again.
Fallen.
Okay, I've got
Also level.
I've got 12 minutes to finish this. So I'm gonna try to speed run. Yeah, the thing is like the beginning of the book. Obviously, like it kind of starts with what happens at the end, and it's like this big bloodbath, and it's like, okay, so what's gonna happen? How do we get to this point?
Right.
So I'm like waiting to see how we get there, but it's like I'm starting to be like, I don't think this is gonna be nearly as cool as maybe I once thought it was gonna be. So I don't know.
Why can't they just have a teleport button on this level?
Why can't Joshua? Why can't these characters just get along?
Literally.
Yeah,
Why can't everybody
be
just
friends?
Why can't they just love each other?
Yeah, similar to how we act.
Yeah.
That's a good point, dude. I don't know. They just haven't played the Glowstone level together.
Maybe they
I guess
did. Maybe they played
adversity
too
makes the
much.
man, you know?
Like, Let the Right One In, I think, was set not in modern times, but the one I'm reading now is. They definitely have access to the Glowstone level for sure.
I think that title is really cool.
Let the right ones in.
Let the right one in.
Well, what's actually cool, and like, so at the beginning of each, like, because it's like there are chapters obviously, but it's also split up into parts. And at the beginning of each part, it'll have like either some song lyrics or like lines from a poem that kind of like coincide with what'll happen in that part. And so I didn't know this, but actually that title is from a song by the Smiths.
Oh wow.
or whatever. And so that was the final in the final part. That was the lyric that coincided with it. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really sick. But yeah, it is very very good. And the take on how vampires like work and stuff was like really interesting because they like gave I don't know, they like made sense why vampires have to be stabbed in the heart to die or something like that, and it was like kind of cool. I don't know, it was just really really neat and well done. I got it. So they've adapted this thing like 3 times because they made a Swedish movie of it, which was the original one. And I did watch that one. And I remembered it being good, but I remembered it being very different. Like the book is very different. I think the movie leaves out a bunch of elements, but not in a way that harms it because
Sure.
it's trying to tell a story that is present in the book, but focus on a different aspect of the message that would have gotten lost had they included all of the stuff that kind of happens at the end of the book.
Yeah.
And so like so I obviously didn't read the book first. I've just now read the book, but what I remember of the movie, I don't hate that it ended up like that, but I do have to go rewatch it and make sure I'm remembering it.
Yeah.
But then they made an American adaptation. I think it's just called Let Me In, and I don't know how that one turned out. I never saw it. And then like 2 years ago, I think, or like very recently, they made a TV show, like a mini series.
Wow.
About it. So I got to watch all 3 and see what's going on. But
I'm excited for you to finish the stand at the end of the year and then watch
all
both
the adaptations, yeah.
shows. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also excited to finish the stand.
So you're talking about the poems or lyrics, whatever. That's one of my favorite things about the book I'm reading now is every chapter starts with. I wish I had it on me. Some kind of. So it's a cult, right? It's about the 9 houses of Yale, about like the different sorority houses in Yale and how they're all involved in magic and stuff.
Sure.
And one of the characters named Dawes, their code name is Oculus, and they are they're like the researcher. They're the guy in the chair, right? But they have to like take records and logs of all their like magical or historic items that they collect. And so every chapter starts with one of her like entries from like a different magic item, and usually that will pertain to whatever's about to happen in the chapter.
Yeah.
But it'll some of the chapters also have like real entries from like different poems or short stories, whatever, or like things from actual like historical figures from Yale or whatever. They talk a lot about the book Anthology of Demons, the Demon Anthology, or whatever it's called, Demonology, something, whatever, where it's a real book where like different philosophers are discussing what hell most likely is like. Yeah. And so one guy, Kitchener, he's talking about Aesop's fables in the one I just read, and it was really cool. But I think like my like dream character to be when I'm an old man is to be the guy that just has the perfect like wise quote to pull up in any circumstance. Yeah. And so everything that she's using in this book, I'm loving, because I'm like, I want to get that tattooed on my, like I want to remember that quote for the rest of my life. That's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's just very nice in that respect.
Yeah,
but I love when authors do that.
That's what I was gonna say. I always think it's really cool when authors do that. And so yeah, it's kind of like exciting whenever I get to the start of the next part or something. I was like, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? And so like it was really really cool opening it up, and like then it had the song lyrics for Let the Right One In or whatever. And I was like, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. Like that's a nice little tie-in.
When Rick Riordan was doing his Trials of Apollo series, every chapter title was a haiku.
That's fire.
Pertaining kind of to the chapter. That was really impressive to make so many for 3 different books, you know?
Yeah.
Do you think with AI that writers are gonna like maybe rely on those haikus, like to write stuff like that, like just like easy, simple, like, oh, I'm writing a story about two characters that do this, and then they can like write up a haiku about it.
I think a writer cares about the art of writing, and so most likely not.
Yeah.
I would say though that like where AI can play a role in writing is just idea generation. You know, not even just like I need an idea for writing, but more just like I don't know where I want to go next, or I don't know like what I want to do in between these two pivotal roles. Like, what are some ideas, and maybe that can just give you inspiration of where to go next. You know,
Well, I've used that for academic writing. It's like I've
Yeah.
never like been like, hey, write this whole paper or anything, but I've been like, hey, here's what I'm dealing with. I'm kind of stuck. Like, what's kind of the next point? And like, it'll point me in the right direction, and like that's been super helpful. So I'm not saying that you should. Yeah, I don't think you should get AI to write your whole, do all your work for you. But like, it's been super helpful when I'm like, hey, this is the topic I'm dealing with. I just don't really know where to start with this. Like, what are some ideas? And it's like, here you go. Like, have you thought about looking at this? I'm like, dude, that's helpful as fuck.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with programming. You'll be like, hey, where do I even how do I even do this? And it'll like break down complex things for you to better understand it. It's a very good learning tool.
Yeah,
Just,
like, that's the thing, is, like, I don't think AI is like dangerous. I think it's just a tool. I think people are misusing it and stuff, but I don't think it's like this demon thing. It's like, I think it's just, if people use it as a tool, then it can be.
I don't even think people are misusing it at all. I think it's companies that immediately tried to say, okay, we can replace human workers with this stupid tool, you know, like something that isn't even that good yet, you know, so that can just kind of grab information from the internet in a more human-like way than just doing a Google search can, you know. It just gives you a different kind of answer than just searching in the Google. I used it just like a day or two ago on Adobe Acrobat because I had a section where I needed to put in my total construction cost, and then to find out how much of a check fee I needed to send in, I needed my first $10,000 worth of construction cost $35. Every subsequent $1,000 was $4. So I had ChatGPT write me a JavaScript that said, hey, take total cost and split it up by the first 10,000 is 35 and every other 1,000 is 4 and put it into B cost. And then I was okay, now combine B cost and E cost into fee or whatever. Like I had to do all these different little things. So I don't know JavaScript at all. If it was like Excel or Google Sheets, I know how to do that because that's closer to what, like Python maybe? Like just it's like ifs, ands, ifs, thens.
I mean, every language has ifs, ands, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, specifically, you're typing like if. So I know how to do that, and if it was that style, I could have, but I know nothing about JavaScript. So it seems like a weird one for them to use just for your fill in things, you know. But whatever. So that was great. That was a great help.
Yeah, it's fire.
And that's for one application I'll probably never have to do again.
I did beat the glowstone level.
Let's
Wow.
go! We all beat
Wow.
it!
I did it. I
Perfect
did it
timing.
before.
Glowstone level!
I did it before the 10 o'clock cutoff, boys.
Let's go!
They said I couldn't be done.
Incredible.
Well, we're on our last 5-minute stream. I think this is a good cutting off point, to be honest.
Yeah, I went through our analytics to see like who do we reach, so forth. Obviously we had, Aaron, we had Kathy, we had your dad.
Dead Zone Fanatic.
Dead Zone Fanatic, yeah.
I don't
So
know who
that's
that
3
is,
we
but
knew.
I know Dead Zone Fanatic.
But we did reach, I think it said 7 people that had never joined before, new people. So not sure who stayed, who watched us even for a minute, but if anybody did, if you're still here, or if you're a consistent watcher, thank you. We're just here to do this for us for fun, sort of a monolith of our friendship.
Yeah.
It's both a way for us to hang out and to sort of keep a record of this beautiful, harmonious moment with one another.
Funny moments.
We would never remember the primer.
The primer. Yeah.
All because
Great.
of the glowstone level. Thank you, glowstone
Yeah.
level.
Thank you, glowstone
Thank
level.
you, glowstone level.
All right, dude.
Save
we
us,
need to
glowstone
figure out.
level. Save
We
us,
need to
please
figure out
save
who
us,
made
glowstone
that
level.
level and like message them and be like, I
Yeah.
hope you know like how like the glowstone level has really touched our
It's
lives.
Yeah.
important.
Let's get him on. Let's get him on.
Yeah.
What was
Um,
it like creating the mission, spaceship mission or whatever mission? Space.
Yeah, like take it very seriously, like a
Yeah.
real professional
Yeah,
interview.
yeah.
Like
So
kind of
I
find
think-
find things to call them out on too.
I think celebrity like appearances and stuff. It does go Rebecca Black, glowstone level creator, for sure.
Agreed. Agreed.
We'll get
Um,
we'll get on you.
I'm gonna try to find some time to cut some of the stuff up. I couldn't really cut anything up from the first stream because it just wasn't built for that. This one though, because we have these nice scenes and everything for talking versus gaming, and things are higher quality. I think we'll be able to cut them up better and
I
find
want
some.
to learn. I wonder if I can split up, like maybe the recording of this or the stream into different. Like I really want to find out a way of splitting our webcams up into its own individual thing. That way we can splice those into the recordings that we do for whenever who's talking, so we can have
Yeah.
a real identity behind the person who's talking. And but yeah, I think this is a good stream back.
Yeah, we'll definitely keep learning and keep growing, so forth. But I'm really proud of this one. I think it went off
Yeah,
without
absolutely.
any problems. Yeah. So I think that's a good. I think 4 hours feels really solid. Like I feel like I could have more to say, but I could run out. So I think stopping here, while we're on a good track is really good. And like a little break in the middle, I think that works really well.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
right,
those of you
guys.
watching now or later, watching a VOD or something, let us know if you have anything you want to see us do. I think Bryce, we're gonna try some Mario Party multiplayer.
Next week, actually, let me check my work schedule to make sure I don't work in the morning, because we could do that Mario Party.
Yeah.
We might do a Mario Party drinking game next week. And if we can get it set up, we're probably gonna do one of the Mario parties that are on GameCube, and we will be coming up with the rules and stuff on stream next time. We'll have it all set up, and hopefully we don't die. But it sounds like a blast. Sounds like a lot of fun. So hopefully we see some of you guys there. But yeah. What's the thing we used to say when we signed off on our
And keep that pussy tight.
No, we would just make some joke about Sweden, and no one's ever heard this song before.
Oh yeah, that's right.
right.
I want to give a challenge to our dedicated fans. Now that you have a lot of content of us, face-wise, let's get some thirst edits going on. Let's get some fan cams. Otherwise, I'll kill myself. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, get that Josh in there.
Yeah.
See what you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and
Alright,
give us
sick.
your earnest smile, your mewing.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to earn a smile right now. I'm really excited for next week so I can earn a smile again. Josh, that's crazy.
Am I earnest
That's-
or what?
That was earnest abound.
No, dude, that was the
Like-
troll face. I don't know
Wow.
what you're talking about.
Wait, hold up. Wait. Hold on. Let me ask her if she'll do this. Hold on. Kathy has a gnarly troll face.
No,
Kathy,
dude.
if you're listening, please come here and do the troll face. If you
Kathy,
want to,
on
just-
stream, troll face.
Kathy, this
Yeah,
is a very
please,
dangerous
I beg.
game. This will stay on the internet
beg.
forever. Be
beg.
careful.
If you don't, hold on. If you don't want to, text me and say you don't want to. That's
No.
fine.
Get your button here. Get your button. No.
Please, I beg, I
Peer
beg.
pressure. I'll send you a
Please,
dollar.
Kathy,
I'll send you a
please,
dollar.
Please,
I'll send
please.
you a
You-
dollar. I'll
Send you $1,
$1.
and then I'll charge back, but I'll still send it.
Hold on. But we can't end stream yet. Hold on. Till we get an
Alright,
answer.
This is
well,
how you find out that she
It's
hasn't been
11
listening.
o'clock, so
Hold on. See if she'll do it. Her troll face is gnarly.
that's crazy.
Let me see y'all's best troll face.
Ryan has his, but like I don't even know. I can't even.
Josh
How
said,
about this?
Josh, hold on. Josh said, let me see y'all's best troll face, and then did not look back at the screen ever.
I don't know if I can.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I'm scared.
You do have to. You do have
You
to.
have to. You have to.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Gonna stop seeing here. Okay, let's see it.
I don't want
Okay. Do one more time. That's a gnarly troll.
That's a gnarly
Whoa.
troll.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
crazy. I can hear the music. That's crazy. I can hear the troll music.
Wow. We have very different interpretations. I respect that a lot.
All right, chat. It's been real.
Yeah, chat.
Maybe
See
we should
y'all,
end with our most earnest frown.
What is that? I don't know if I want to do that one.
Try, Josh, try your most earnest frown.
Ern-
Alright.
Yeah,
right,
that's great.
whatever.
That's
All
great.
All
right.
right, that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you all on the other side. Goodbye.